Twitch, playing D&D. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral disorder. You may call me obsessive, but I just border on being a collector and being a dragon that sits atop my treasure. That's so shiny. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral disorder, and my partners love me for it. I'm a natural 20 when it comes to being me. I'm a time traveler, so Alonzi. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral disorder, and proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello, sweetie. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral disorder, and proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello, sweetie. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral disorder, I'm proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello, sweetie. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral disorder, I'm proud to be. In whatever sitch, like singing on Twitch or playing D&D. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral disorder. You may call me obsessive, but I just border on being a collector and being a dragon that sits atop my treasure. That's so shiny. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral disorder, and my partners love me for it. I'm a natural 20 when it comes to being me. I'm a time traveler, so Alonzi. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral disorder, and proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello, sweetie. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral disorder, and proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello, sweetie. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral disorder, I'm proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello, sweetie. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral disorder, I'm proud to be. In whatever sitch, like singing on Twitch or playing D&D. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral disorder. You may call me obsessive, but I just border on being a collector and being a dragon that sits atop my treasure. That's so shiny. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral disorder, and my partners love me for it. I'm a natural 20 when it comes to being me. I'm a time traveler, so Alonzi. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral disorder, and proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello, sweetie. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral disorder, and proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello, sweetie.
Hi, friends. Welcome. We're waiting on David, but we're going to get started anyway. Welcome to Higurashi and Nakokorni. Immersion Aversion, thank you so much for the sub. Very much appreciated. Allow me to, since we're just starting anyway, allow me to serenade you as I do with everybody who subs to my channel for the first time and joins the lockbox. Allow me to sing you the song My People. Let me quickly... Sometimes we'll jump into stuff. Yee. Hey, immersion diversion. The truth is, I don't need validation, but it's a nice thing to have on occasion. So thank you for that special ovation in the form of monetary donation. It's what I call a sub in this melodic narration. Hope you enjoy my set of cutesy illustrations, emotes. So please take my lyrical elation. Thank you, friend. You're fucking awesome, and I hope you find $20 on the ground. That's it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. Yes. Welcome to the second arc of Higurashi When They Cry.
When we all cry.
Yes, when we're all about to cry our eyes out. That's Kayla, or as she calls herself, David, who's joining me for this.
David, Kayla will be late.
Yeah, Kayla's a bit late. But yeah, we got through. Oh, I'm glad. Good. But yeah, we finished the very first question arc last time. So for those of you who don't,
insane.
Yeah, that's kind of what happens. This game is a wild fucking ride. So warning ahead of time. As I put in the top corner, content warnings for violence, disturbing imagery, mental issues, most probably, as there was last time. This is a horror game. It is a psychological / murder game that... Well, it's not really a game. It's really weird. It's a sound novel. So this is one of those visual novels where you don't actually have any choices to make. It's literally, you read through the story, you get to hear the sounds that go along with it. Hear the cicadas as we're hearing right now. And we just try to... Like, the game, I guess, is to see if you can figure out what's going on. Because it's split up into multiple chapters. There's a few question arcs that show different things happening, and then there's the answer arcs that explain kind of what happened there. We are currently in the question arcs. We're just starting the second question arc. The Wataganashi hen, as it's called. The first one is Onikakushi hen. So yeah. Let's get to it. I think I set up my configs all right. If not, then I can edit it as we go. I guess I can start with,
Well, you started the narrator last time.
That's true. That's true. Do you want narrator? Okay.
I'll narrate.
Cool. There's a long go stream with Michael and I. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Have fun with your stream. I hope everything goes well. And thank you. Thank you so much again. The anime was amazing. I need to see the new one. Luckily, I've seen the original. I know what happens for the most part, even though it's been a while, so I don't remember all the exact details. My two friends here have never know nothing about it, which is the best. Hence why no spoilers. But yeah, it'll be a good time. Let's go. Okay. How's your taste of life in Mizawa?
How was your taste of life in Hinamizawa? A curse or conspiracy? I believe you fully enjoyed everything, and everyone seeming suspicious. Here at last. It is no surprise attack, but a real direct incident. Please enjoy it. The difficulty is lower than Onikakushi, but it is extremely vicious.
Difficulty is lower, even though you don't really do anything besides,
There's
like...
no game. You literally are just reading.
I guess the difficulty is lower in figuring out what's going on, maybe?
Maybe.
Yeah, right?
I know,
right?
immersion. Yes, I am in for, oh, God. No. You know what? I think I have, I forgot I had other plans.
This is fine. Everything is fine.
I will not quench your thirst, for you seek the truth and could not accept that. I will not quench your thirst, for the truth you desire does not exist. But I still want to quench your thirst, for I am the one who cast you into the desert.
Frederica.
This is a work of fiction, just y'all know. This is
blah,
fiction,
blah, blah.
not real.
1983.
1983, the early summer of the 58th year of the Showa era.
It begins.
Extra metal? Oh my word, immersion. You're scaring me here.
Okay.
The chirping of birds served as my alarm clock. That sounds like a terrible alarm clock.
Mm.
Huh? Wasn't today Sunday? Wasn't it basically my style to stay up late on Saturday and sleep through the morning on Sunday? Why was I waking up this disgustingly wholesome hour?
Wholesome.
Back to sleep. Back to sleep.
Man, landlines.
Keiichi, are you awake? You have a phone call. At that moment, the sound of my mother calling me from downstairs finally registered. Phone call? I sprang up out of my bed abruptly and stampeded noisily down the stairs.
You gone to bread, you have gone out of bread.
So is this set before all the things happen? Like, what is the set? He's awake. I'll put him up. I'll put him on right now. My mother informed the person on the other end of the line.
Hello? It's me. Who might this be?
Morning, Keiichi-kun. You're such a sleepyhead. Such a sleepyhead.
Oh, Rena. What's up calling so early in the morning?
I don't think it's so early. It's the middle of the day, you know. It was 11 o'clock. I guess you could loosely consider that the middle of the day.
Didn't know Higurashi was visual novel before. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So what's up?
Hold on a second. I'll put Michan on now.
Ohio, Kei-chan! If I were to say it in English, that'd be good morning. While we're at it, why don't you try saying it in Chinese, German, and Russian as well? Ni hao, Kei-chan! Guten Morgen, Kei-chan! Russian? Das Vidania? How the hell should I know? Well, whatever. This stupid conversation has woken me up. That's good to hear. So, Kei-chan, you free right now? If you're good, then we've got everybody.
Everybody? Does she mean all the club members?
That's right, you might be thinking every day always ends in heated competition, but at least I can spend my day off peacefully. You're too naive, Kei-chan! Yeah, the aim of our club is to find the best solution for every situation. In other words, we don't care if it's the weekend. Ooh, it looks like Kei-chan has come to understand our club. So, how about it? Can you come?
I had absolutely nothing planned for that day. If I were to refuse club president's me on the invitation, what other fun ways to pass the time would I have?
It's not like I planned on doing anything, and if I said no, you'd probably just declare me the loser by default and force a penalty game on me anyways. If you understand that much, then you can't refuse, right? If you're okay with it, then meet at the usual place at 1 o'clock. We're going into town, so bring your bike, okay?
Club activities in town? Well, we could do them anywhere. Besides, since it is a new venue, there is no way this wasn't going to be intense.
I'm holding a pretty big grudge from that narrow loss a couple days ago. I'll say it right now, I'm not going to lose.
A couple of days ago was Friday's club activities. That uncompromising poker match. It was a fight to the death. Nobody held back. Nobody could tell who was in the lead, who was last, till all the points were tallied.
Actually, let me do a quick thing. I'm gonna turn on the background volume a little bit more.
Oh, beautiful.
The music is kind of...
In the end, I won by only 1 chip. Mion came in second.
Damn it! To think if I hadn't squandered that 1 chip!
Mion laminated thus, perhaps more so than the fact she lost the match. Mion doesn't lose. That's why Mion only whined when she let the champion's throne slip through her fingers. That's why she was more frustrated than anybody over a close loss. So, does she mean for today to be a grudge match?
Bring it on. Just like last time, I'll shut you down and make you play that penalty game. Make sure you play in a way that you won't regret it when you lose. Wouldn't have it any other way. It'll make it all the more better when I crush you.
After that, we exchanged jeers for a bit before hanging up the phone. Such good friendship.
Mm-hmm.
As I headed back upstairs hastily to get the key to my bike, I bumped into my mother as she was carrying a futon down. Oh, Keiichi, you seem like you're in a good mood. Heading out?
Something like that. I'm going into town to play with everybody.
Take care. Watch out for traffic. Be back before dinner.
Yeah, I'll be back by then.
After unlocking the chain from my bike in the garage, I reveled a bit in the resistance the slightly stiff pedal gave as I pushed on it. Alright, let's go. I set off on my bike, cutting through the refreshing morning air.
Whoops, sorry.
Yeah, immersion, they don't tell you who is speaking, so it's really fun to try to guess who's
Yeah, that's the
who.
only thing that they could really do better with these particular games.
We've had to get really good at literally figuring out like how people are speaking.
By their way they talk to Keiichi, for the most part. Because there's Kei-chan, there's Keiichi-kun, there's Keiichi, and then I guess technically Rika's way of speaking.
Yeah. Keiichi-kun! You're late!
Right. Well, I mean, it's his name.
I mean, yeah, so we are playing as Keiichi.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? Where's Toko and Rika-chan? Rather than meeting up with them here, it's a lot quicker to just meet up in town.
Oh, I see. If I remember correctly, Satoko and Rika-chan's houses were on the other side past the school.
Oh yeah, what's up with doing club activities in town? It can't be that everybody's going to put on masks and rob banks all day, is it? Even I wouldn't mind doing that. Even then I wouldn't lose to you.
You see, Michan always tells me the routes and schedules of the armored bank cars. I wonder why. What? I spun around with a serious look on my face and looked at Mion. Well, it certainly seemed possible that Mion was capable of doing that.
Seriously, Mion? Rena! What are you saying?
Sorry, Michan. Sorry. The two of them joked around. That bright laughter was the best match for a beautiful day like today.
Hey, you two, Satoko and Rika-chan are waiting for us, aren't they? Let's stop fooling around and get going.
Around and around, fooling about like two fluttering butterflies. I earnestly wish I could just keep watching them like this. But the five of us together would be absolutely more fun.
That's right. Well, then let's go. The goal is to plunder 1 billion. Once we split the loot, everybody scram!
Yeah! The three of us on our bikes headed over the gently sloping hills towards town.
This is gonna be... when David gets in, he's just gonna be like, what the fuck? We have to explain that they're gonna explain bank robbery.
Just don't question it, you know?
Yeah, don't question it.
Accelerating hard, we crested the hill. The view expanded as Okinomiya Station came into sight. I occasionally come to the station here. Considering the amount of effort it takes to get here, though, it was quite a hassle. That's why I don't know much about the area around the station, or Okinomiya itself for that matter. The street we're heading down today...
Oops, sorry. Log.
...was something.
There we go.
Was of course unfamiliar to me as well. Going through the railway crossing, we headed past south end of the station. Alright, have fun at some space battle. Ooh, that sounds fun.
Ooh, nice.
Don't die,
have fun.
kill other people and things.
Ow. Like smack my ring on my desk. Ow. This is the first time I've been this way.
Around here, there's lots of things that like arcades and toy stores. Michan knows a lot about it.
So there's an arcade. I used to go to one pretty often. My gamer's blood roils within me. Always going to an arcade? Kei-chan, you're quite the delinquent. Next time we're here, I'll show you where it is. It's a good one. There's quite a few machines.
It seemed like the town of Okinomiya. Oh my gosh.
Okinomiya.
Okinomiya was Mion's stomping grounds. If I asked her, she could tell me a lot of things about it. Eventually, we came across a store with quite a few bikes parked in front of it. Was this the arcade? No, it was a smaller shop. Looking at the window displayed, it seemed like your everyday toy shop. But, for almost 10 cans to be filling in and out of the store, they were doing almost too well for themselves.
Could it be that store is having some sort of event today? Exactly! Top prize is 50,000 yen. 50,000? What the heck is that? That's the GNP of the People's Republic of Keiichi 5 times over. People's Republic of Keiichi.
Beautiful. Two cute figures messing about the front of the store noticed us and waved their hands. Of course.
Hello, everybody. We've been waiting for you.
Good morning.
Hey, morning, Rika-chan. Satoko, we'll settle this before the cops get here. The goal is to plunder 1 billion. Huh? Keiichi-san, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Are we late? Did we keep you two waiting? We finished early today, so we've been waiting a while.
I'm sorry about that. Kei-chan here was taking a sweet time.
Well, if it was Keiichi's fault, it couldn't be helped. Saying that, Rika-chan stretched up and began patting Mion's head. Hey, wait a minute. Are you solving everything by making me the bad guy?
Of course! Who else but Keiichi-san could fill this important role? Oh! I don't like being cast like that. If you think that this will solve everything, you're sorely mistaken.
I was feeling slightly irritated, so I began repeatedly smack Satoko on the head.
Smack.
Smack, 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 smack.
KK is bullying me!
It's such a shame that Keiichi's bullying you. Satoko's crying! She's crying! I'm taking her home! Like a creep! Your big sister here will take care of the bad guy, okay? Wham! Rena ecstatically wiped the tears, which were probably fake, from Satoko's face, while Rika-chan gently patted mine as I laid sprawled on the ground. Yes, this is fine.
Everything is fine. Yep, this is the way things are supposed to be solved. Although I think we should find a new punchline before you start losing teeth.
Well then, upsy daisy. In any case, the greeting for today went well. Inside the toy shop, there were about 10 boys around the same age as me. He's like, what, 14?
14 sounds right.
Oh, hey!
Hi.
Hi. Windows started working and stopped being a bitch.
Yay! Huzzah. Hold on a second. Let me... So basically, we woke up...
All you need to know is that bank robbery.
Bank robbery.
That's
I
it.
heard
Or,
the
no,
part about
armored
bank
car robbery.
I've been listening for like the last 10-15 minutes just on my phone.
Okay.
Okay.
I am curious about what happened like immediately at the beginning. Does
You-
he remember anything that happened?
No, it's
is-
just like
it's like a
before
new
all this
story.
shit went down.
Huh, okay.
Mm.
Yeah, it seems like it's like nothing ever happened. Like nothing happened.
Yep.
They're just all hanging out doing club activities right now.
Yeah. Club
Yeah.
activities on the weekend in Okonomiya. At a toy store now. Mhm.
All right.
Apparently they all knew Mion, and finding out that she had arrived, they greeted her with jeers a few at a time.
Yep.
Mi-chan is a regular at this toy shop, so she has a lot of friends.
Jumping
A
Cage.
regular at a toy shop. What's up with that?
Hey, Keiichi-san, take a look back here.
Following Satoko's prompting, I took a look. There were chairs lined up at a table, almost like some sort of birthday party. I realized it immediately.
It couldn't be. This is the venue for today's club activities?
Surprise, Kei-chan. I'm good friends with the owner here. He sometimes lets me hold game tournaments to expand his customer base.
I thought we were gonna steal 1 billion yen, though.
Gosh. Expand his customer base. I see. Meaning, all the boys liven up the place were participants? That's right. Normally it's just us 5, but today we're going to play with lots and lots of people. Rena was instantly happy about being able to play with so many people, but my expression grew noticeably stern.
Keiichi-san, I knew exactly what you're thinking.
Oh. Well, then why don't you try saying it? Together, okay? 1, 2...
These are all enemies.
Sato's voice and mine blended together in harmony.
These are all enemies. Perfect harmony.
No, one more time, on 3. 1, 2, 3. These are all enemies.
We looked over at the participants. After all, the top prize was 50,000 yen.
How much money is that?
$500.
Oh, dope.
My eyes lit up like a flame.
Hey, Kei-chan. It looks like today will be fun.
Well, no matter how many more rivals I have, the goal is still the same.
Rivals? Kei-chan, do you think a whale keeps track of all the krill it eats?
She said that in an unpleasant voice, laughing with the aggressive glint in her eyes reserved solely for club activities. Damn it, Mion. She's as serious as she can get today.
I'm not the... Oh, wait.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
This
wait.
is for Neon, I think.
I think. I'm not the only one who's serious. Take a look at Rika-chan.
Mion pointed. Looking at where her pointed directed me,
What the heck is that?
Rika-chan was using those kind of traits to soften up the group with almost excessive pleasantness. I'm going to do my best. Go for it. Yay!
Ganbatte, yay! Ganbatte, yay!
Good. Ganbatte! Completely emasculated, the group joined Rika-chan in her cheer.
Wonderful.
The inside of the store has been consumed by the world of Rika-chan. Damn, she's already chomping at the bit. It seems like today's gonna be fun. I'm gonna do my best.
The serious board game music is coming in.
Yep.
Ah, yes. Battle is imminent. It seemed that Rena was also unusually fired up by the large crowd. Hopping about, running around, she had entered entirely into cute mode. In Rena's case, the real fun starts when her tension gauge fills up. Her happy-go-lucky attitude belied the fact that this was the state in which she was most threatening.
Oh. Also, this is a perfect mug for this art. Yeah. Blood of my enemies.
Mion was making small talk with some of the regular customers she was acquainted with. It was like business as usual with her.
Oh.
Of course, if anybody thought Mion looked ordinary, they were not qualified to be in our club. This just terrified me. Oh my word. The shadow beneath her feet was
Exuding.
Exuding killer instinct, rising up like a chill wind.
Damn, Leon. Damn it, Leon. Throwing away her honor and humanity like that. She's serious.
That means he will also do that when he's serious.
Keiichi-san, didn't you know? The 50,000 yen prize is from Mion-san's own pockets.
What?
Not
Putting out the 50,000 yen all by herself? At that moment, a dark miasma that warped Mion's surroundings began to appear.
What is it, Kei-chan? Is there something on my face?
A shiver crept up my spine. At Mion, cornering herself like that. She was pulling out the demon lurking within her. Fine by me. Damn it, my knees were shaking like crazy. Before I realized it, the store was filled up with even more people. However, the looks in their eyes weren't confrontational. They were looks of expectation and curiosity. They were eyes of onlookers who were wondering what kind of match was going to occur and who was going to win.
You couldn't ask for a better stage than this. This is getting interesting.
Keiichi-kun, let's do our best, okay? Do our best. How? Rena was already fully charged. Mortal laws and common sense had no power before the might of Rena in her cute mode. I definitely didn't want to fight her, if possible.
Rika, do your best! We're all cheering you on!
Okay, I'll do my best. Rika-chan, who was exuding way too much charm no matter how much you looked at it, had already won over most of the onlookers to her side. Nonchalantly avoiding things had always been Rika-chan's creed, but for her to be blatantly laying out her machinations like this, something was definitely strange. Like Rena, she was somebody who I didn't want to fight if I could help it.
Of course, the one you don't want to fight the most is Mion-san.
I've been lucky to even leave alive more than a few times at the end of club activities, but I don't think there was a day that even came close to being this dangerous.
Mion-san seems to have developed quite the grudge after losing that poker match a few days back, you know?
Seems that way. In other words, today is just an elaborate stage for her revenge.
Almost as
Smug
though she was
Mion.
psychic, Mion turned toward us.
The
Her eyes
smug
silently
Leon smile.
Her eyes silently conveyed the message. You guys just figured that out now? It wasn't just Mion. Both Rena and Rika-chan were more pumped up than they've ever been. Yeah. One's gonna pop up today. Without a doubt. There'll be casualties.
It seems that somehow Keiichi-san and I are the only ones left. What do you think? Should we not have our match during the opening round?
Might as well. I need to warm up before I can really kick it into gear.
My spinal column shuddered like I'd been struck by a bolt of lightning, and like a pillar of ice was just being jammed into it, began to freeze.
One sec. Phoebe, I can hear that.
Oh.
She's playing the stream right next to me, so I can hear us. It's like, that's weird.
You want dual sounds?
No. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
I could almost see the flames backlighting Satoko with their intensity. Even then, while Satoko was displaying a normal smile, it was cold and inhuman, almost as if it was a plastic mask.
You must really want to eliminate me in the opening round. You can't hide that murderous intent.
Oh, that's too bad. You're being uncharacteristically cautious today, Keiichi-san.
Without a doubt, it was a trap. I don't know what she had up her sleeve, but if I fought Satoko during the opening round, my loss would be more certain than if I went against Mion. A pitch-black miasma permeated the inside of the store. They all want to win that 50,000 yen that much? No, that's not right. The only ones competing for the prize money were the casual participants. I was different. I had mistaken this as just a way to fool around on a normal Sunday. Did it matter when it was, or where it was, or even who our opponents were? In our club, the goal was always to be the very top of the mountain. An intense flame that no strong winds could extinguish, hot enough to melt any, began to burn inside me. The fuse had been lit on this unprecedentedly intense club battle. It was then that the owner of the store told Mion in a lackadaisical voice that it was about time to begin.
Is everybody ready? Listen close now.
Mion began with the formalities, standing in front of the owner and explaining the rules of today's tournament. You're only playing to win. There is no second or third place. That is the same rule as our club. There are 15 people participating. We're split up into 5 groups via a draw, and each group would have one winner. Each winner in the first stage would advance to the next in order to compete in the final.
Now, as for how each group will compete, each table can decide to play whatever they want. As long as the game is here in the shop, anything goes.
Already in club mode DEFCON 1, I didn't let the small gap in the rules go unnoticed.
Mion, can I ask a question? Won't everyone push to play a game they're good at and not be able to agree on which one?
Oh, that's right. If we can't decide, we can't start. The spectators also nodded along. It was only natural. There wasn't anybody who would simply cede to their opponent's suggestion.
I prefer if you are all good sports and manage to come to a decision on your own, but if it comes to a stalemate, should we have the store's owner decide for you?
It was an event at a toy store after all. You expect the owner to referee. After that, Mion's rundown continued, and ended up with a rule that any losing participants would have to buy the game they lost at, a rather nice proposition for the store. First, we used a draw to split into 5 groups. Everybody lined up in a single file and began to draw tickets that the owner shop had prepared. It was my turn. Alright, time to draw. No matter who I was up against, I'd crush them. At that moment, Mion began to laugh with a hawkish gleam in her eye.
Of course, I'm sure you already know, but club members will have a separate penalty game than the casual participants.
I thought as much. What's the gist of it?
The winner gets to give the losers 1 order each.
Contrary to how simple it sounded, it was a terrifying eventuality, the subject of which no one could predict. Damn you, Mion. Was she really planning on parading me around Himamizawa in cat ears and a banana hammock with a tail attached or something?
Oh god.
Well, that's an image.
What? The look on Mion's face told me she wasn't gonna let me off that
I've seen plenty of avatars like that in VR chat.
On top of that, this time, it wasn't just the person who finished last who would have to submit to the penalty game.
I think it's Keiichi.
This is Mion?
I mean, she just explained that.
No. The losers get 1 order each. In other words, even if you don't finish last, you still have to do a penalty game.
That'd be the case.
What about if there's no winner? Like if all the club members drop out midway through?
Kei-chan, are you alright in the head?
What?
The look of Mion's eye became that of a lion baring its teeth. Fangs, wow.
How exactly are the elite members of our club going to lose to some mewling newborns? Kei-chan, don't embarrass me by getting eliminated in the first round.
Damn, smug Mion.
Smug Mion for the win. Even so, I didn't feel threatened. The more into it my opponent was, the stronger I would become.
Catboy Butler, Catboy Butler.
Yes.
You just wait and see. I won't just sit here and be bullied by you, Mion. I'll show you!
We shall meet in the finals.
The results of the draw were enough to make you cry conspiracy. All the members of the club were nicely divvied up among the 5 tables. How did this happen when the draw was random? The thought of me that I was already caught in Mion's puppet strings made me feel uneasy. That was fine though. I'll crush all your petty tricks. Now, where were my opponents? Everybody was headed to the table corresponding to the number on their ticket. The competition at my table was these 2, huh? They look younger than me. Huh?
Aren't you 2 classmates of mine?
Oh, hi, I'm Tomita. This is Okamura.
Okamura-kun greeted me by nodding his head. So my opening round was to be against my juniors from school? Just saying, but it seemed like a pretty easy matchup. Lucky! Time to destroy them without mercy.
Alright then, everybody. Oh.
Alright then, everybody, please decide on your games and start.
With Mion's declaration, the inside of the store suddenly became lively. Everybody was yelling their favorite games at each other, trying to gain an advantage before they started.
Be loud enough.
Even my 2 classmates, who seemed tactical at first glance, began to fiercely insist on their own games as soon as the signal was given. Of course, I would kick those suggestions aside. There was absolutely no reason to pick a game your opponent was good at.
Sorry, they're all games I don't know. Could you pick something a little more well-known?
Of course, they didn't agree to the games I suggested either. I could only smirk bitterly. Naturally, after 5 minutes, this table couldn't agree on a game. Begging the rules, we asked for the store owner to decide on a game. Clearing his throat, the shop owner brought over a board game from the back of the store. It was a game called Billionaire. Quite the vintage we have here. Come to think of it, if you lose, you have to buy this game. That damn shop owner was using this competition to get rid of all the games he couldn't sell.
I know this one. You guys do too, right? Spin the wheel and head to the goal. Whoever has the most money after we liquidate our assets is the winner. Oh, so it's game of life.
Mm-hmm.
Through not an agreement, and finally the game was underway. At that time, I already had a feeling of impending crisis. I wouldn't realize why until the game progressed a bit.
One, two, three, four. Celebrate the birth of your child. Receive 5,000 from everybody. Sorry.
Okay, I've built a bit of a lead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bonus. Receive $100,000 from the bank.
What? The table was returned in an instant?
1, 2, 3. Proceed to the corporate ladder course.
Whoa, that's a good route. It seemed like only my piece was landing on the steady spaces. I had doubts as to why Mion didn't bring out board games for club activities, but that reason was laid out bare to me before my eyes. That's right. I had only realized it now. This game was completely based on luck. What could I possibly do to make sure I ended up in first place at the end? The ultimate outcome of this game was decided in a place beyond human hands. How were the other club members doing? My eyes naturally wandered off to the other tables. Mion's table was... what? They weren't doing anything? Had they not decided on a game? This naive idea existed to distract me from the most frightening possibility. Mion was lounging about, leisurely holding some juice she had bought from the vending machine outside in one hand. When our eyes met, she gave me a look of ease. Could it be? She'd already finished? What game was it? That easily? It's probably too late to be concerned with this at this point. Only 5 minutes since we started, and her two opponents were already beyond recourse. They were sitting there, slumped over in disappointment. Muttering to themselves, trying to figure out where they have gone wrong. For that, they'd find no answer. Was there any reason for their defeat other than they sat at the same table as Mion? Then what about Rena's table? The spectators were causing quite a commotion. Like their game was Karuta. The shop owner was apparently the one reading out the cards. Rena tended to dawdle along the space and space out a lot. Would she have a hard time with this game?
Oh, I don't read out. Dog gets started to work. Oh, whoa. Okay. I didn't click that, but okay.
Bam! The same instant as shop owner began sounding out the words, the card in question disappeared off the face of the table. No, the face of the earth. Impossible. Where did it go? It was against Rena's cheek. She was rubbing it there. How? So cute! I'm taking it home! Looking at the card Rena was rubbing against her cheek was some anime-themed version of Karuta, with rather cute moe illustrations decorating the cards. Basically, it was a picture of a pretty dog girl with slightly large chest, panting and half in tears as she was pulling long on a chain.
Okay.
With those type of pictures, even I could play with godlike speed. Of all the people to play that game, it had to be Rena. It was entirely possible that her fingertips were on the verge of breaking the sound barrier.
It's over.
Mion smiled coolly, seeing no further reason to keep watching, she turned back. So cute! So cute! Even if Rena wins, I still buy these cards! I'm taking them home! How? After that, the second card started being read out. Bam! Bam! Such decisive sounds echoed. Well then, how about Satoko? Oh, she was playing a rather orthodox game. Concentration. Judging from the distracted look on Satoko's face, she was struggling somehow. One of the main characteristics of concentration is that the pace of the game speeds up as it goes on. As the number of cards to memorize decreases, it gets easier to match several pairs in a row. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say the first person to take over the flow of the match can run away as the winner. The cards still in play had decreased. If you memorized the cards that had been turned over, you should have a good chance to sweep the table at this point. Sudoku probably knew the positions of all of the remaining cards. However, her turn came a little too late. If her opponent followed up, the match would be decided.
Oh, this one, David.
Ojo, sorry, but I'm also aiming for the prize money. Don't hate me for this.
This guy. Did he have the location of the remaining cards memorized? He was completely certain of his victory. The tension in his face relaxed.
It's over.
I whispered that in a bored manner as I turned my attention back to my own game. I spun the wheel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nani? No way! Oh,
Oh.
the Ace of Hearts should have been here.
There was commotion at Satoka's table as the shout rang out. The other two at my table turned around in surprise. I didn't. After all, there really wasn't anything to be surprised about. Onlookers were confounded about. Most of them had been certain the Ace of Hearts should have been there.
There's no way. I must be seeing things. It must have been because I was excited.
So assured in his victory, the distress over his defeat ran deep. That's how it is. If his opponent was a Satoko, the Ace of Cards certainly would have been there. What a fool. Putting up against Satoko, you can't let you guard down for a moment until the battle is over.
Keiichi-san, you still haven't finished your match? You have no sense for these things.
With a frightened tone of voice reserved for only winners, Satoko called out to me. To the casual observer, it must have looked like she'd only eked out a victory. From my point of view, however, she was only playing around. The roles of the winner and loser had already been decided. It was nothing more than child's play. The left part about it was that her opponent didn't even know his role had already been assigned.
Nice work there. Setting up a farce of a trap with the Ace of Hearts.
My opponent only walked into one of my traps. Even then, one was more than enough.
Stucco was a trapper. Her two-trap was never having one misfire. Setting off only one trap was more than enough? Ain't that cool. The fact that the other club members were winning one after another with their own brand of play only added to my impatience at my own lack of progress. Oh right, how was Rika-chan doing? How was our club Sly Little Fox doing? What the heck is that? Over in the corner, the mood at the table decidedly different from the others. The game at Rika-chan's table was, you know, that battery-powered fishing game?
Nice.
The one where the fish opened and closed their mouth as they rotated on the platform and used a magnet fishing rod to pick them up? That old thing.
Yep.
It seemed that they planned on competing by seeing who could catch the most fish, but become an atmosphere where you could hardly call competitive. Wow, I caught one.
You're so good! Rika, you're so good at this!
Oh my, she caught another one. Rika-chan is really good at this, Star. Drink.
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 I knew that Rika-chan had already charmed her opponents, along with the onlookers, before the matches had even begun, but brilliantly played. The corner had become an informal meeting of the Rika Furude fan club.
Rika's a bard.
Yeah.
It's Rika-chan's total victory. Total victory. Rika-chan's good at fishing, isn't she?
What Rika is trolling for.
Got it.
Fuck you.
Drink, we got David to say Chan.
Finish your fucking drinks.
Hearing that, she glanced over my way briefly. This is my way of getting serious. That's what I heard.
This is a masterful technique that only Rika is allowed. Only Rika can do.
Yeah, a masterful technique.
My boss, it's your turn. Oh, sorry. Yes, it is. 1, 2. Fined for tax evasion. Pay $50,000.
Dun dun dun!
In contrast, my game... What an unseemly situation this was. You know, see my uneasiness creeping up across my face. My companions came to see how I was doing. Huh? Keiichi-kun? Could it be you're struggling? You're struggling?
Okamura, right now, how much money do you have?
Okunuma, who had wrung lots of money out of the elite course, began to count through the stack of white $100,000 bills.
About 980,000, I guess.
How much money do you have, Tomita?
I have 880,000. I'm still close enough to turn this around.
Those two, it looked like they would easily surpass $1 million.
Well, Kei-chan, how much do you have?
Mian's tone of voice was grim for the get-go. It was her disappointment and disgust as club president.
It can't be helped. There's no strategy involved other than spinning the wheel in this game.
How am I supposed to cheat? Oh.
Tell those two to close their eyes and count to 100 while I rig the wheel? You know there's no way I can do that.
Rikachum gently pat my head. Still, she wasn't too happy.
How pathetic. At one point I thought you'd be a worthy adversary. I've been utterly disillusioned.
Don't give up, Keiichi-kun. There has to be some way to make a comeback. Do your best. Right to the end. Like I said, how am I supposed to make a comeback with this game relying entirely on luck? Right, Mion? Mion's face however, was almost unbelievably indifferent, like she was watching something completely unexciting. She then turned her back without saying a word.
Oof.
Hey, me!
It was a pathetic voice that irked even myself.
I'm disappointed. Everybody was serious about this, but Kei-chan was the only one who wasn't.
What do you mean by serious? Are you telling me to control the spinner through sheer force of will? How can I do that?
If you were serious about it, you would have settled this game 10 seconds from when you started.
Mi-chan, you don't gotta be so angry. Wait. Mion, in a bad mood, cast me aside and disappeared into the depths of the shop. Maybe it was because it had become an awkward situation, but the spectators dispersed from around my table. Damn it! Are you saying that I'm not serious about this? You're saying if I was serious, I would have settled this game of chance in 10 seconds? If I were serious, everybody was praying for my victory. They believed in me. Did I betray their expectations? Was it because
Yes.
it wasn't as serious?
Yeah, what the fuck? Should we continue the game?
The two of them were timidly trying to resume play. I didn't respond to that. The table sunk into silence.
My Barkun, should I take that to mean you're giving up?
The owner, thinking I was forfeiting, started to announce the cancellation of the game. At that moment, the demon inside me let loose a howl and something.
Awakened.
I get it now. Mion. What it means for me to be serious. I'll show you!
Hey, Daniel!
Bamf!
Thanks
I
for the
clamped
lurk.
my hands on their shoulders, speaking in a low voice after pulling them closer.
Tomita, Okamura, let's make a deal. Let me win.
The two of them, not immediately understanding what I had just said or the meaning behind it, were momentarily confused.
Hey, my bar-san, no violence. Let's settle this game properly.
Just listen to what I have to say.
Oh, hey, Kimmy! Thank you so much for the raid! How was your stream? How are you doing? Welcome to some more Higurashi no Nakokoroni. Second arc. We're having an epic game of life.
A truly epic game of life, where I think he's about to bribe his competitors to let him win.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome, Raiders. Hi, I'm Flint. I do VR chat with Kimmy. I do D&D a lot, and right now, my friends David and Kayla are helping me voice act Higurashi as we go through this horror game that starts off at like a fun time Moe fest. Yes.
We're playing him in a board game tournament at the local board game shop.
Hey.
Oh, yes.
And at the end of the last arc, there was a brutal murder.
Yeah. Brutal, brutal murder. But this is fine right now. Everything is fine.
Everything is fine. It's always fine.
Alright.
What is it you guys want? 50,000 yen prize?
Well, of course. Winning that kind of money is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
What? Even supposing you win. What are you going to do with that money? Well, I guess $500 is a lot more in 1984, wasn't it? Or whatever.
83. Yeah.
83. How are you going to enjoy it?
What time of Dream Free Cafe? Oh, yay! Dream Tree! That's great. Oh, thank you so much. Go get some food. And Nas, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. You take this, friend. How you doing? Good to see you. Oh, thank you very much. Oh. Hey. Oh, whoops. There you go. Hydrate. Yep.
The two of them consider it briefly.
Buy a new game or something? Snacks? Maybe some juice.
That's petty. So petty. Are you guys stupid?
Then how will you enjoy it if you win, Mahabara-san?
Me? That's the point. Just shut up and listen to what I have to say.
We club members have a penalty game separate from the casual participants. If we lose, we have to obey a single command from the winner. From another point of view, the winner earns the prize of being able to order the other club members around.
First of all, Tomita. You like Satoko, right? Don't deny it. Next, Okamura-san. You like Rika, right? Don't turn red.
The two of them, red-faced and conscious of whether everyone had heard what I just said, even closer.
He's not playing the game of life, he's playing the game of shipping.
He's playing the game of real life.
No.
Oh my god.
Well,
Oh my god.
we didn't need that!
Lollies! Moe! Pretty girls! What men covet, what men dream about! It's like an unreachable Garden of Eden! Even then, you'd still aim for it, wouldn't you? That's because our passionate souls scream for Moe!
Oh god.
The sensitive age where you couldn't say you liked the girl you liked. Understand that gave me all the more power.
Toyota, if I win, I'll make Satoko wear a collar and be your little sister for a day. Why is there a boing sound effect?
Who the fuck knows? What is
that
even?
happened.
No,
You know,
Japan,
that
why?
happens.
Japan,
That
why you like
happens.
this?
Just no. Just
Yeah,
no.
fucking hell,
That
Japan.
happened. I'm not even saying
Nosebleed.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
Nosebleed happened.
Nosebleed.
No, just ignoring it.
Also, Okamura,
Oh god.
I'll put cat ears on Rika and let you take her out for a walk on a leash.
Can you tell this game was written by a Japanese man in the early 2000s?
Yeah. Assorted horny noises.
Yeah.
Don't be shy. Just pretend I forced you to go along with me. You two are simply sacrifices to my Bara Senpai's whims. Jesus Christ. You
Wow.
can pretend to be against it. I understand. I know everything that your hearts desire. Do I have to keep reading this?
No.
Cool.
Then I suddenly lowered the tone of my voice.
Continuing manipulation bullshit.
Oh god.
Enthusiastic manipulation bullshit.
Yeah.
Wow, be honest with yourselves. Chase your dreams. Keiichi, I will kill you for telling them to follow your dreams. That's my thing to say.
What the fuck? Don't let your memes be dreams, you terrible assholes. Ugh.
It was at this moment that they had, you know, insulted everybody here.
It was at this moment that they knew they fucked up.
It was at this moment that they were horny. Extremely so. Unreasonably so.
Yeah.
Oh god.
My versa!
The way that's written, it reads really inappropriately.
Yeah,
Did
probably.
I ever have a mentor who spoke my mind for me so strongly? Never. There was no way there was. That is because fuck this.
What do you mean he'll only have 3 fateful encounters? What?
That.
Wow.
Okay.
We could only hope that... I mean, we could only hope the explosion sounds where it's crashing, but no.
We can pretend, at least, Togashi. We can pretend.
It's fine then?
Yep.
Let's do it. 1, 2, 3.
Game over!
It was such an assertive declaration of the game's ending that everybody in the store turned and looked. It had been less than 3 minutes since I was on the verge of forfeit. All the spectators were certain of my loss.
Keiji-san, what happened? Who won?
It was my complete victory by entirely legitimate means.
What did you say? Exactly how did you overcome that situation?
There's no need to explain what happened. It was a gentleman's agreement. Right, guys?
Yes, sir!
The two of them stifling tears
Oh,
of
God.
gratitude, also straight, and then just no.
Perish, Keiichi.
Yeah, what the fuck, Keiji?
Perish.
That.
Exactly, what
that.
kind of miracle? Just that.
Yeah, that.
You did it! You did it, Keiichi-kun! Yay! The spectators were puzzled about how I was able to quickly overcome such a hopeless situation.
That guy. Is he able to control the spinner wheel with his eyes or something?
It's a miracle!
What devilry is this?
He's in cahoots with that Mion, you know?
There's no doubt he had some strange trick up his sleeve.
I looked at the crowd, who couldn't help but be excited out of the corner of my eye. Now fully awakened in battle mode, I let out a derisive laugh.
So this is what it means for me to be serious. Mion.
You took your sweet time.
Baring our fangs at each other, we laughed together in a most unsightly fashion.
Hey, Raikon, thank you so much for the host. How's it going? With this, all the club members have cleared the first round then.
Which means, this time, it's a match against everybody! A match! I have already decided what I'm going to buy with the prize money. That's only natural, right? Satoko and Rena smiled, sneered at each other. These guys. Do they really think they can win against Keiichi Maebara when he gets serious?
Yes, because Keiichi's going to be disqualified and put in horny jail.
Yep.
Please.
Mion, that was a mistake. You shouldn't have offered me advice just now.
What a mewling newborn you are. You're a million light years too early to think you can win against me.
Mion, light years are a measure of distance.
Oh, she's embarrassed. She's embarrassed.
Less smug Mion face.
What
Whoa.
are we doing, Mi-chan? How are the five of us gonna face off? How?
Well now. We have such a splendid lineup. It would be a waste to rush things.
Me saying something complicated again.
It couldn't be. Why, you...
Mion's hair flowed elegantly, almost like a cape, as she turned her back to the table.
Oh no, it could be a Kessel Run Parsecs reference. As for
guess.
today's contest, I, Club President Mion Sonozaki, will reserve judgment for now. The method and time are yet undecided. The more spectators, the better. It should be in front of everybody from Hinamizawa and Okonomiya. By then, we'll know the best way to finally settle things. Are you running away from this? This is too unfair even for you, Mion-san! You newborn. Do you still not realize what has happened?
The combative aura billowed out from Mion's body, formed a barrier, stopping Satoko's advance.
We'll meet again. Prepare yourself for your inevitable defeat.
That. After a moment of silence, the crowd erupted into cheers.
When will they resume the contest?
Mion, serious?
The other members did great too.
That new guy, Maebara, he has got some strange power.
He turned the tables in an instant!
Maebara-san!
You've
got to
win!
Gunbuddy!
Somebody!
Goodbye!
Yeah! I'll dunk someone like me on headfirst into the river Styx for ya.
The part of the crowd that apparently overheard the covenant between Tomonika and Okamoto and myself erupted into a cheer again.
Oh god.
Oh my word, Mion's gonna win anyways. We've already lost. She's the undefeated empress. I'm betting on Mion. No, it's gonna be Renan with that ungodly speed. Satoko the trap artist. Rika the siren. Maybe a long shot, but maybe Maebara. Maybe. However, right now, I had no ear for those cheerful voices. Setting up the stage for this huge match, and then running away like that, I wasn't gonna forgive Mion.
How dare she?
Outside of the store, Mion was getting on her bike and the shop owner was seeing her off.
Don't run away, Mion. If you're the club president, don't run. Fight me!
Oh, sorry, Kei-chan. Right now, I've got to get to my part-time job, Star. Right.
Drink.
What?
Huh? Like you would see in a sketch comedy show, my legs slipped in opposite directions until I was doing the splits.
Why was there a bling sound effect for that?
Who fucking knows?
Oh my word. Yeah. While you were playing your game, each one received a phone call. It's too bad.
It was just getting good, too. Not our lucky day. They're getting crushed at the sale over at my uncle's store. They don't have enough people to work the register, so he called me for help.
When you say your uncle, does he manage a supermarket or something?
It's just a small store, but whenever you put stuff on special, all the housewives swarm in like locusts. Don't they have any common sense? Even though they don't have enough stuff, they're selling a carton of eggs for 10 yen, limit 1 per customer.
I was a little surprised. You would never think that was the club president exuding such a dark aura inside the store just a short time ago. It was the usual me on right now, almost exasperating so I sort of slumped. That's right, club mode was now over. But it was really heated today. It was really fun. Damn, Mion, she really knows how to fire people up.
Me too. I got so fired up my head started to tingle. Especially Kei-chan. That was scary. I thought he was going to eat me alive there.
It's work, so I guess there's nothing you can do. But it really is too bad.
I really want to continue this some other time. Anytime is good.
How about we do it again at the Watanagashi festival?
The cotton drifting 5-demon firefight. That's right. I'll think about it.
Right now, what were Rika-chan and Mion talking about? Watanagashi festival? Cotton drifting 5-demon what?
All you have to know, Keiichi, is that it's where everything starts to go wrong.
I love it when things turn out all over the top and manga-like. It'd be nice if we could have another thrilling club activity like this soon.
She laughed with a smile that made you feel refreshed just looking at it. At that moment, the shop owner came out carrying a paper bag. Wonder what it is. Is he gifting it to us?
Thank you, everybody, for today. Thanks to you, the event went really well. It's not much, but here's a little something for you guys.
Hey, Uncle Yoshiro. Isn't there a little something for me too? My, quite an adorable one, is it not?
When Satoko and Rika-chan opened up the bag, there were cute little stuffed animals inside. Wow! They're so cute! Can I take them home?
That's 21 Adventures! Thank you so much for the raid! How's it going? How was your stream? Welcome to the next chapter of Higurashi.
Nothing has gone wrong yet.
Not yet, which means it'll all be terrible once it does. BLC Blondie, hello, welcome. Rating. Hi, raiders. Yes, as you see in there, my name is Flint. I'm a musician. I stream D&D. I stream visual novels like this one. I stream VR chat roleplay. And right now, my friends David and Kayla and I are voicing through Higurashi no Nakakoroni, the second arc. So yes, warning, spoilers, blood, gore, psychological horror, mental disorders, that sort of thing. Yes. Thank you, Tommy. Ooh.
I really can.
Which means there's something for me too? Oh, I got a pretty adorable one.
A stuffed toy wearing a beautiful dress. When you used to play house. When her eyes were glued to my stuffed doll. Snuko was the same, and Rika-chan too?
Kei-chan got the one that fits him the least.
How do I say this? I could say it's pretty or cute. Well, I can admit it's adorable, but the doll with changeable clothes is,
If you walked around with it, then you'd be treated like a weirdo starting tomorrow. Definitely.
Thanks, Mion.
Mion didn't have to go that far. This wasn't something like a guy like me should be carrying around. Mion was the only one who hadn't received a present, so I thought about giving it to her. However, after briefly considering, I gave it to Rena instead. Huh? You're giving it to me? To Rena? Thank you!
Just protecting myself.
If I didn't give it to Rena, then walking the streets at night would be scary.
No doubt, no doubt.
I thought about giving it to Mion, but it just didn't feel right.
You know it. I sometimes wonder why I wasn't born a boy.
It's better that you're a girl. If you were a boy, I would have killed you already.
You should kill me while you still can. If you don't, Kei-chan, you might not live to regret it. You might.
Oof.
Damn. Saying such an ominous line.
So we're cool with saying spoilers on here, right?
No spoilers for this arc for anyone playing, but I mean, yeah, we went through the first.
Things we've already played.
Yeah, so there will be spoilers from the first arc that we went through. So yeah.
In the first arc, Keiichi brutally murdered Mion with a baseball bat.
Yep, and Rena.
And Rena.
Mm-hmm.
And then gets murdered.
Yeah, and then was murdered himself.
But he clawed out his own throat. He murdered himself.
Yes.
Still was murdered.
Somebody gave him something that
That's
made him
true.
claw out his own throat. Probably. But that's not the point.
Everybody left heartedly along with her.
Ask God to make you a boy in your next life. I'll also have him make me a boy.
Then together, the two of us will start with taking over the country as a warm-up.
Mion, if you don't get going soon.
The shop owner told her meekly. The little of us looked like we were having a lot of fun, so it must have been hard to pull a wet-baked blanket on things.
Later then. Today was really fun. I'll see you later, guys. Tomorrow at school.
Don't be late for work.
Everybody waved their hands and watched as Mion left, riding her bike off into the distance. Before I knew it, the sun was already setting, and a breeze carried a hint of chill. I almost said chilly. Should we play for a bit more in town? Or should we go home? The road gets scary when it's dark.
Then I guess it's time to leave. We certainly caused a ruckus today.
We sure did. Okay, let's go home.
The wind blew gently, as if to cool down those that are flushed with enthusiasm. The road back to Hinamizawa was long, but I didn't really mind.
Oh, that's right. Rena-san, you achieved an overwhelming victory, didn't you?
When Rena gets like that, I'm sorry to say it, but there's no winning against her.
It was because the cards were so cute. See? I bought them, Star.
Drink.
Oh.
Whenever people say star, you drink. Rico is the same as usual. When it comes to boys, it's like taking candy from a baby.
It was an easy one.
How much was calculated and how much was natural? I get scared when I think about how Rika will turn out in the future. That's someone who's not me.
That's Rena.
Oh. Sudoku-chan was amazing too. The way it ended was really exciting.
Who knows, Daniel? Who knows? It wasn't the sort of game where I should be complimented.
Keiichi, you almost showed your fangs at the. You also showed your fangs at the end there.
Well, I guess. I'm the type of guy who's strongest when he's cornered.
Tomita-san and the others seem to be cheering you on really hard. What was that about?
He made some sort of promise with Tomita and Okamura. It's probably a secret. A secret? A secret? Oh, I wonder what it is. I wonder.
Lies!
Nice.
Sometimes for a man, there are times we can only understand one another by fighting.
Desperately laughing, I frantically tried to avoid the subject. After that, everybody continued to praise each other for how they defeated their opponents, and reflected on how fun today was.
Everybody look! The sunset is beautiful!
Stucco, getting even more excited, pointed. Waiting where her finger was indicated was an immense sunset, casting even longer shadows on us on our bikes. The cries of the Higurashi were gentle and very comforting.
Maybe end
And
chapter?
soon.
Or like
Soon.
halfway, we'll see.
Probably halfway.
Da, da, da. Who's Mion's uncle? New tip! Game Master's achievement unlocked.
Yes. Look, it's the game of life. Oh my gosh, yes.
Check out our tips. Yep, sorry. I suddenly got called into my part-time job at my uncle's shop today.
What's that? No club today then?
Well, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Mion put her hands together in apology and grinned.
If you really want to do club today, then you can always do it without this old man. The club locker is all stuffed with games. You can pick whatever.
The club locker was the transdimensional space from which Mion pulled the games whenever we met for club activities. Wondered how so many freaking games could be stored in the locker. It was even smaller than the one with the cleaning supplies in it. Besides those games, it was also a cornucopia of suspicious objects. Costumes? For punishment games. We lined them all up on the floor to sort them. They would definitely fill the entire class. No, we shouldn't. I have a feeling that if I mess around in that locker, everything inside will come tumbling down on me. Probably wise.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe amateurs shouldn't meddle with this.
Mion gave a hearty laugh. Kayla, are you there, or did I miss something?
Oh, she said she would be Barbie.
Oh, okay. My bad. Mion gave a hearty laugh, implying that the only one who could do so was the club president.
Me. The teacher is looking for the key to the gym storehouse. Do you have any idea where it could be?
Eh? Did I not return it to the teacher's lounge?
Mion said, feeling about in her pocket. Judging by her expression, she must have planned on returning it, but it was still in her pocket.
I knew you had it, Mion-san. I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that you simply must have been the one who had it.
I was right too. Satoko and I were both right.
Giggling, Satoko and Rika clapped their hands together in celebration.
You're annoying.
Slap! Clap! Mion elbowed Satoko and Rika in their heads, then headed for the teacher's lounge.
I guess she was more like, Urusai! Boosh!
Presumably.
Yep.
Oh, right. Have you two heard? Mion has a part-time job, and that's why she's not coming to the club.
Oh, is that so? That's so very droll of her.
Me.
Two of them made disappointed faces. Whenever anyone said, Mion's club was always the #1 thing I looked forward to when going to school.
I mean, you're having fun implying, why wouldn't you?
Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you. Wasn't hard to agree with their melancholic expressions after hearing it. It wouldn't be happening today.
So, Mion got a part-time job. I wonder what she's doing anyway.
Whenever Mion canceled club, it was usually because of her job. However, it didn't seem like she went there every day. She would go 2 or 3 days in a row, then not go at all for a while. It seemed like a pretty damn random part-time job.
As a recap.
She isn't working at any one shop or anything.
She isn't? And does that mean she's a day laborer?
Mion, wearing socks and a helmet, sweating to death in a factory. Couldn't imagine such a thing.
Mion's-san helps her uncles out whenever their employees go on vacations. She's like a handyman.
Ah, I get it. And then you mentioned it, her having a job at her uncle's place. I think I've heard about that before.
She has a lot of uncles who run their own shops, so Mi is in very high demand.
I mean, when you're a
I
hitman for
mean-
the mob, you don't work every day.
It's very true. That is definitely her actual job.
Mm.
You're right. You're right. So she has a lot of uncles who own shops. A lot of them.
Oh, you're unaware, Keiichi-san? There are many relatives of Mion-san's no Konomiya who run their own stores.
Huh, I didn't know that. So they're all different kinds?
Yes. There's a bakery, a produce market, a ramen shop, and many others besides. That toy store which went to the club day is one of them.
Oh, so that was actually her uncle?
Yeah.
Huh. I was dumbfounded. That's amazing.
Mion's family blessed with some kind of crazy business sense. They run so many different things, it's kind of amazing.
There are others, like a loan shark, a land shark, a strip club, and a brothel. What I'm saying is, they do a lot of things. What's a land shark?
Hey, Sae. How's it going?
Presumably somebody who buys up land and sells it to other people.
Hmm.
Okay.
Candygram.
Either that or a joke, because there's no way Rika's talking about strip clubs and brothels. Oh wait, these are canon, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
God, Rika's like 10. Japan, why?
Yep.
Okay, a couple of weird things came. Okay.
But
At that time, but still, I could tell it was pretty
Extensive.
expensive.
extensive.
Something with the EX.
Yep.
So the reason she's extensive. It's the reason she's fussy about returning money she lent you is because the blood of loan sharks runs through her veins, huh? That explains that.
Once I completely forgot to pay me back for money she gave me to go shopping. She threatened me, saying if I didn't return it all, she'd throw me into the red light district, and that would be the end of me.
Jeez.
Rika-chan being sold into entertainment industry to pay off her debts? Oh,
Oh,
crap.
fucking
no.
hell, Keiichi.
No,
No.
Just ignoring, no.
Dying by being thrown on the ground must be the silliest form of death I've ever heard of.
Huh? She doesn't really get it, does she?
Apparently not.
Yeah. Recently, she seems so unspoiled. Rika-chan gave her a pat on the head.
Well, why are you petting me?
We're petting you because you're a good girl, Satoko. Satoko was lost in confusion, but she seemed to understand she was being made fun of.
Okay,
That's the
then.
only tip we get for this.
Yep.
We should save.
Yep.
Yep, save. Save.
Saved. All
I
right.
don't want to go through that again.
Yep. Nope.
Wait, is our previous saves gone?
We're technically.
This is a
in-
new game, technically.
Yeah,
Ah.
A new
okay.
download. Yep.
Right.
game has the separate arcs as different games.
Mm-hmm. Wonder why afternoons always make you feel sleepy like this.
Because you've been up for hours? Me unspoken a voice that went so far to make whoever heard it lethargic.
Oh, hey, JR, how you doing? Good to see you. Also, do we want to... I'm trying to remember. Were we going, narrators by
narrators?
chapter or by, like, session?
We can. I don't care. I wouldn't mind switching.
You want this one, David, since I did last time?
Sure.
Cool.
Meon spoke in a voice that went so far as to make whoever heard it lethargic. You want a medical explanation for sleepiness? I could say it, but it'll just make you more sleepy. Yeah, you could say it, you big fucking nerd.
Ugh, spare me. Yeah, it has been like ever. Glad to see you. Oh, man.
It was almost 3 o'clock. Sixth period was almost over.
Lost in the confusion about understanding that they're being made fun of. Yep.
By the way, Satoko and everyone else in the lower grades ended their school day after 5th period, so they were probably running around in the schoolyard right now. Could hear their joy-filled voices coming from there right now. Oh, what I would give to be able to join them.
Michan, you're the class representative, so you have to try harder. No going to sleep.
You see, rather than the class representative, I'd rather be the president of the boxing club. They get to sleep a lot.
What? Oh. I feel like this is Rena.
No, I think that's
I think it's Keiichi.
Gagey.
Okay. What makes you think that?
At the boxing gym, they're always hitting the sack. Get it?
Terrible.
Bam!
The teacher cackled.
Teacher cackled as she hit the back of Meon's head with the corner of a textbook.
That's all from me. I'll leave it at that for today. Oh, wait. No, this is a teacher, but... Representative, please direct the class. Everybody stand up. At attention.
Meon, who had been half asleep, became lively the moment she heard class was over. As is tradition.
Ah-cha-cha-cha. That's an oldie.
Must be delightful to be that shrewd. Homeroom was done after the lower grades had finished their lessons, so we were free to go. One of the odd rules we had as a mixed grade school. When they knew class was over, Satoko and Rika returned to the classroom.
Good work today.
All right, it's time for Happy Fun Club activities.
Yeah, that's right. What should we do today?
Hey, Michan. Why don't we continue what we started yesterday?
Yes, we should do that. To have it end like that when things were getting good, I won't accept it.
Now. I know how you feel, but let's save that for another time. Something like that shouldn't be done somewhere dinky like a classroom after school, but a grander stage.
I'm down whenever, but some of the younger guys said they'd watch me in the finals, so let me know ahead of time.
Whoa, Keiichi-kun, you're amazing. There's people cheering you on. I wonder if there's anyone cheering on Rena.
Couldn't help but watch as Rena entered her pining maiden mode. Not gonna pull any punches, but I'll pray for your victory, Rena. With a saturating Keiichi brand smile, I ruffled Rena's hair roughly.
What? Oh! Keiichi-kun! What are you? Oh!
Rena turned bright and short-circuited, smoke billowing from both her ears. Gazing into her eyes, a strange scene of me holding hands with Rena and skipping through a flower bed was reflected.
Lewd.
What?
Lewd.
Lewd! Holding
hands!
You fucking
You
highlight-
censor that shit.
Oh my word.
do that in your own home, not skipping through a flower bed.
Man, where's Ryu? And I need. Oh god.
Even if it wasn't someone else's imagination, it was terribly troubling.
Meet Keiichi, the Rena killer.
Damn. When Rika said that, everyone burst out laughing at once.
That Ren is a Satoko and Rika-chan killer, though. It may be true that we can't win against Rena, but we won't lose to Keiichi.
Ooh.
I think this
Don't know who this is.
I think it's Mion.
No.
Well, it's not Mion.
It must be Keiichi then.
Ooh, this is becoming a pretty interesting relationship, Matt. Our strengths kind of interact like in rock, paper, scissors. But that doesn't include Mion, does it?
Of course not. It doesn't matter who it is. I won't lose.
So the person who just lost to Keiichi just a little bit ago.
Mion leered with the gaze befitting of a club president. No, befitting of an empress. The mood in the room had started to get more lively. It was as good a moment as any to get started.
Well now, let's get started nice and easy.
Yeah, so then, Michan, what should we do today?
Mion let out a small interjection as she rummaged through the so-called club locker. Every time I look, there's always a ton of things crammed in there. Everything that's jammed in that locker is a game of some kind, you know? On top of that, things used for penalty games like cat ears and collars were kept in there. The capacity of that thing is unfathomable.
It is a TARDIS.
That locker, maybe it actually extended through the wall into the fourth dimension. That's my theory, anyways.
It really is a TARDIS.
Perhaps. Not that, then how else could you explain how someone could pull out item after item?
Extension charm?
After Mion touched her hand to her chin briefly and thought, she turned around without pulling out any game.
Locker of holding.
Yes, locker of holding.
Why don't we try and keep it a bit simple today? Playing games that require lots of pieces all the time can be a little bland, right?
It doesn't matter what game it is. If everybody plays together, we can have fun. Yeah, that's right! That's right!
Ren and I both expressed our agreement. I feel the same way. With this group, there's no doubt even if we were pulling weeds from the school grounds, it would be fun.
And they turn it into a competition. That wouldn't be fun for me. Pulling weeds or whatever.
Nah, that's right, isn't it? By the way, Stoko, could you stop reading people's minds by looking at their expressions?
Whatever you're thinking is always written all over your face. So I always know right away.
I've always been told that, but ever since I transferred, it seems like it's been especially bad. Need to develop a poker face or I could be in for a rough time.
Is absolutely who Mary Poppins regenerated into. All right, everybody pay attention. I'm going to explain the rules.
We all immediately cut the idle chatter and put on stern expressions. In no time at all, everybody's gaze focused like a tiger or a shark, listening intently. That's right. From the point where the rules are explained, the match has already begun.
Today's game is probably better known as a party game. It's called Sympathy. Has anybody heard of it before?
Sympathy means to share someone's feelings, right? Huh. Maybe I might know this. Do you want to take over for her, or should I?
Oh, did she? Oh.
Mi-chan, maybe it's the game where we choose a topic and everybody writes down the first word that comes to mind. And the more people who share the same answers, the more points are awarded. In that case, Rena knows about it.
Ah, I remember. I recall playing a game like that in grade school when we were on the bus during a field trip.
I'm not familiar with this game. I would like an explanation.
First of all, we have the leader choose a topic. For example, if they choose dessert.
Satoko-chan, when somebody says dessert, what's the first thing you think of? Let's see here. Pudding or something.
Okay, in that case, Satoko, you would write down pudding on your memo pad. Then everybody reveals their answers at the same time. If there's 2 or more people who wrote down pudding, they get points. The more people who write down the same answer, the more points are awarded. So if everybody writes down the same answer, that's a max of 5 points.
In other words.
Oh, you got it. Good.
The trick is to think that so that what you write down is the same answer as everybody else.
That was creepy.
Welcome back.
Yo, what the fuck?
I came back as soon as you started saying it.
Doing my best here.
It was
Please.
so creepy.
It was exactly as Rika said. The point of this game was to think in a way so that you use the same answer as everybody else. And try not to have your friends call you creepy.
Yeah, right.
Sorry, not happening.
For example, even if you heard the word dessert and immediately thought of strawberry sundae, if your answer doesn't match up with everybody else, you don't get any points. An oddly specific thing to think of for dessert. That's why you have to hold off on that answer and change to one that seems like one everybody else will choose. The key becomes not what you think yourself, but being able to predict what everybody else will answer. It's a very high-level intellectual game. To be fair, you need to have a very high IQ to play sympathy.
Rika.
Me.
Do you want me to be creepy?
No, sorry. I'm good. Me. For Sudoku's sake, let's try practicing for one round.
Yeah, this is a very Japanese game. Okay, for this round, seeing as I'm club president, leader will be me, alright? The topic can be something random.
Sorry. Taking out her literature textbook, she began flipping to a random page.
Alright then, this is the only practice round. The first topic is shaved ice.
What? When you say shaved ice, there's only one answer, isn't there? Among the standard flavors of shaved ice, there's strawberry, melon, and blue Hawaii. What?
No,
The most popular amongst those is obviously melon. What the fuck is blue Hawaii?
The blue raspberry.
Yeah.
It's just called blue Hawaii.
Everyone write down an answer? Then everybody show theirs at the same time, okay? Ready, go.
Strawberry.
Melon. I'm sorry, what?
Uchi gintoki.
Strawberry.
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 What? I'm the only one with melon? You guys! Toko's doing something so mundane as picking strawberries the standard. Hey Rena, would you actually order strawberry shaved ice? First thing that always sells out at summer festivals is always melon, isn't it?
Rena also likes melon flavor. But really, it's all about the strawberry, right? Right? Star.
Drink. Blue Hawaii's lamer Baja Blast. K-chan, if I was to pick, I would actually choose melon. But you see, this is a word association game. If somebody says shaved ice, the first thing you think of is strawberry.
I'm still not entirely convinced. But in any case, it's this type of game.
I mean, I would say cherry.
Yeah, honestly,
thinking
that's
syrup.
what I think of.
Hmm.
I was thinking syrup in general.
Hmm. Rika, what exactly did you write? Is that a type of shaved ice?
It's uji gintoki. It's incredibly delicious, you know.
Yeah, but what is it? Well, it might be delicious, sure, but it's not exactly run-of-the-mill. Maybe Rika thought that you all were less of uncultured swine than you clearly are.
Apparently.
I
Now I gotta look
guess.
this up. What is...
Still, that's a pretty refined choice, apparently.
Oh, green tea shaved ice. Okay.
Okay. That's... okay, I can see that.
So, Toko, did this help you get a good idea? There were 3 people who wrote down strawberry, so those people get 3 points. We compete to see who can get the most. Yeah, I've got it. More importantly, Mion-san, what shall we do about today's penalty game?
How? There's gonna be one after all. What will it be? What will it be?
What should it be? Kei-chan, you have a suggestion?
What, for the penalty game? When I was in elementary school, there was a penalty game, yeah. It can only be that.
Schlepping! Schlepping!
Oh my
What the
word,
fuck is
what?
schlepping?
In other words, the thing where the loser has to carry around everybody else's baggage. Yep, that.
What? That's so lame.
It happened often to the boys. Elementary school kids walking around completely covered in backpacks. You see it a lot.
Oh my word. But how will we do that? Satoko-chan and Rika-chan's houses are in complete opposite directions from ours.
We're not playing the non-hurry game. No. Then how about the loser carries just the winner's stuff to their house? Getting everybody's stuff to their house would involve covering a pretty sizable distance.
Oh yeah, just that much. Might be alright.
Somehow, today's penalty game is pretty simple. With a penalty game of this level, it wouldn't even be fun to make Keiichi-san do it.
Then shall we raise the stakes a bit? Not just playing Porter. Ta-da! How about we have someone schlep stuff around dressed in this?
What? Why a maid outfit of all things?
How? It's so cute and all, but no way.
But you see, what do we do if Keiichi-san loses? If we don't have a size that fits him?
Oh, I didn't let that little detail get by. I have a nice extra large size one prepared just for Kei-chan. So, Kei-chan, are you ready? I'm going to have you walk around outside dressed up as a maid. From the headband to the garter belt, even the underwear. I've got it all prepared for you.
The underwear?
Maybe Rena
Wow.
needs, or maybe Mion needs to go to horny jail too.
So we already knew that, did you?
Yeah, we knew
You
that
remember
from
the introduction
whipping it
with
out.
the old man yeah.
That's true. That is true.
Speaking Kei-chan.
This is insane. Why do you have every possible size of that type of thing in the locker?
One of her uncles runs a costume shop.
Probably.
This is bad, Keiichi Maibara. Somehow, it's become a situation where only my failure results in an overly cruel price to pay. If I make a mistake and lose, I won't be able to walk around in broad daylight anymore. Oh, ma'am, about that Maibara boy. Did you hear about him? Seems like he has a penchant for cross dressing.
Oh my. That'd be so embarrassing, you know.
That's way too harsh. That's just incredibly brutal. If we're to return the penalty to some semblance of normalcy, now is the only time.
Everybody, I think we should refrain from this unwholesome penalty game. I'm on the way back home from school. Why do we have to be accompanied by a girl wearing a maid uniform and carrying our baggage? Having them say master while dragging them around the village in such an embarrassing outfit.
Oh
why am I
god.
What is this feeling welling up
Fucking
inside me?
hell, KG. Horny jail.
Contain your horny, for fuck's sake. Hey, let's just make it a normal penalty game.
Oh, wait, Kichikun is frozen stiff.
Yeah, I fucking bet he has. Boom!
He's trying to contain Uwu.
Burning with passion, I firmly placed my shoulders on, or my hands on Rena's shoulders.
Your shoulders on her hands? Impressive.
Wow.
I was going to say my shoulders on her shoulders, but that's definitely not it. Rena,
Bonk.
there is no problem with the penalty game. I just have to win. That's right, everybody. I turned to everybody with an idiotic grin, my pearly whites flashing with a brilliant gleam.
Oh my.
Oh, K-chan, you come around to the idea, eh?
No matter what the penalty game is, there's no reason to be afraid. You just have to win. Right, everybody?
Yeah. Yeah!
Yeah!
From Mion to Rika, everybody energetically thrust their fists up high. Only Rena seemed somewhat undecided, standing there looking flustered. She's a little bit slow, isn't she? If she wins, even for Rena, it's quite a delectable opportunity. Hey, Rena. Don't you see this is a pretty big opportunity? Rika or Satoko in a maid outfit coming right to your doorstep. This is a historically great chance, isn't it?
Oh god, no.
That's not a
Nope.
appropriate sound
Nope.
effect.
The game,
please.
stop. Stop, Japan. Stop.
Nosebleed
You stop it,
noises.
Japan.
Nosebleed noises.
God.
Look at her, she's in cute mode. I was waiting for this, Rena. That look in her eyes. Yeah,
How to my doorstep? It's not like Kichikun or Michan wouldn't look good too. How?
All right. It looks like everybody's prepared themselves. Get your memo pads ready. First question, ready?
Mion opened up her textbook to a random page and read out a word that caught her eye.
The first topic is summer break.
This is yet another quite abstract keyword.
Fireworks. That's my first one.
Well then, let's not worry too much about it and start with something like this.
Watanagashi Festival.
Oh god.
Everybody good? Time to show them. Ready? Go.
On Mion's signal, everyone simultaneously held up what they wrote. Let's see, what did everybody write? Summer festival, fireworks, mosquito coils.
Oh, Ren and I have the same answer. All right, 2 points.
But Satoko's fireworks was pretty good too. Rika's mosquito coil is a very nice seasonal choice as well. All the choices were quite invigorating.
It's almost summer break, isn't it? I wonder how we'll spend it this year.
Dead.
Invigorating words that invoke the image of summer break. Certainly things that enrich the soul. As everybody approaches the soon-to-come summer break, a plethora of dreams should be etched upon their thoughts.
By the way, Keiichi-san, what did you answer? Hurry up and show us.
I didn't really write down anything that great.
No, no, no. Showing us is part of the rules. Now, come on.
Stop it, don't look.
It's like swimsuits or something.
Yeah, definitely.
Home? What?
You big fucking nerd.
Wow.
The room went silent.
And so did we.
Oh, yep.
It's as if my impertinent answer had somehow sullied the wonderful dreams of the coming summer break.
Keiichikun's summer breaks were never fun, were they? It's alright. Let's spend the summer this year with everybody. We won't leave you by your lonesome.
Rika gently petted my head. What exactly did summer break mean to me? Summer courses, learning sunflowers, practice exam, special summer focus seminars. I know nothing of hot summers because I've always been in an air-conditioned cram school.
Oof.
Tears.
Keiichi summer breaks were always devoid of hopes and dreams, weren't they?
Don't look at me with such pity in your eyes. Don't look at me. This game called Sympathy may be more terrifying than I could ever imagine.
Now they're having sympathy for you. Well, anywho, Ren and I get 2 points each. Let's keep going. Next
Back to the
is
game.
fish.
Salmon.
Rod.
Tuna.
So it's fish. Come to think about it, I haven't had sushi in a while. By the way, rather than lean tuna, I'm quite the connoisseur on things like flounder.
Wow.
Yes, you're truly a connoisseur. I wonder if I'll match with this answer. Because for a Japanese person, anyone would think of this.
No one's gonna think of it.
Really.
All right, everybody. This time we'll start from mine.
Dishwasher is important. Ready? Go.
Sushi.
I mean, that makes sense. Yeah. Good. That's a good answer. Good answer.
When you see a lively fish, do you want to steam it or grill it? No. To have fresh sashimi is the epitome of cuisine. Rather than write sashimi, however, I'll choose the more amiable term in sushi. That is my cunning ploy. But contrary to the intrepid resolve of my reply, everybody's expression was listless.
Oh, that's right. When you say fish, I see. Sushi is tasty, isn't it?
Stop talking to me in that consoling tone. Stop it.
Well, then, should the rest of us show our answers? Ready? Go.
Dolphin, whale, aquarium.
Wow.
Rika and I have the same answer. That's 2 points.
Really?
Rena picked whale, eh? I thought about that too, but I ended up picking dolphin.
Ah, really?
They're not fish.
Rena wanted to write dolphin at first, but Rena didn't think anybody else would write it.
They're mammals.
I mean, sea creature, fish,
Hmm.
sort of. Either one of them is very cute.
Everybody, excluding me, stopped and stared blankly as their thoughts drifted over the horizon. Seems as if they can hear the roar of the open sea from over there.
This means everybody has 2 points. Well, everybody but Keiichi-san.
'Cause he sucks.
Keiichikun's answers were worth 0 points. But Rena thinks they're very unique and interesting. Interesting!
Yeah, but this isn't a game for unique and interesting
To
things.
immediately think of food when you hear the word fish. Kei-chan, you should really be ashamed of how destitute your soul is, huh?
We all do as
Yeah.
well, really.
That's cold. Don't say something like my soul is destitute. Besides, what's with Rena and Mion's answers anyways? Those aren't even fish. Those are mammals.
Objection overruled. Next.
What a horrid game this is today. As the games pile on and on, it seems as if I will be further exposed as a petty human. That is accurate.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only one who still hasn't earned any points. I at least want to get a point in the next round.
All right, the next topic is Sakura.
Damn it! This time I'll do it. Keep your cool, Keiichi Maibara. Don't think what you would normally think. Everybody else here is a girl. Stop thinking like a man. If you write down Sakura Mochi here, you'll only be repeating the tragedies of the past. Throw away that gastrocentric male sensibility. Just for now, think of yourself as a girl. You are a girl. You are a girl. I am a girl.
Everybody finished writing? Let's do it. Keiichi-san, if you don't start getting points right now, won't it be a bit dangerous?
This time it's perfect. I've completely suppressed my own instincts. This time I will have a match. No, I will make it match.
Do they all put down Sakura Mochi?
They totally all
betting
put
they
down
do.
Sakura Mochi. Keiichi-kun, you seem pretty confident about this one. You see, this time, Rena thought like a boy. So I could match up with your answer.
Hey!
Sakura Mochi, star!
That's Rika.
I like them too. I wrote it down.
Whoa! Now is not the time to think with your stomach.
Well then, did Keiichi-san write the same answer as me? I put down Hanami. That's right. When you say Sakura, it just has to be Hanami, yeah? I wrote that down too.
What's Hanami?
I believe it's a flower watching or something like that, maybe? Flower viewing,
is
yeah.
That's the flower viewing. That's
Mhm.
what, okay.
That's the kind of event where old geezers getting drunk and doing all sorts of depraved things is the standard, isn't it? Why of all things did you just decide to abandon answering from a girl's point of view? Well, Mion is an old man, we've established.
Yeah. Well then, Kei-chan, what sort of girly response did you write down?
It's nothing. Let's move on to this next topic. Moving on. Before I knew it, Rika had circled behind me and was intently reading the memo I had hidden behind my back.
Oh! Cardcaptor Sakura! Oh!
Cardmaster Sakura is written on here.
Yeah, Cardcaptor Sakura.
It became dead quiet. The abrupt silence enveloped the room. It would be fine if somebody at least laughed at me or played it off as something dumb, but nobody even flinched. The feeling in the pit of my stomach reached critical mass, causing my once blood-drained face to flush with a sudden wave of heat. Sakura can only mean Cardcaptor Sakura, can't it? It's a super popular anime. It's broadcast every week on the government-run networks.
Even though, well, I mean, that's weird. Well, I mean, because this is set in 1983. Cardcaptor Sakura didn't come out till the 90s.
Well, you know, we'll forgive them this inaccuracy. It's broken through to every demographic from little girls to grown men! You've seen it, haven't you? You've definitely seen it, even I've seen it!
Preview of Jackbox Party Pack 8. Yeah, even without the forced explanation, I know about it. It's that thingy where she fights in a different costume every week, right? Yeah, I know.
Yup. It's cute, isn't it? When I sometimes browses through it as a magazine stand to keep up with the story. Star.
I saw it for the first time recently. Sakura is cool and so cheerful all the time.
I like the girl who's always filming with a camcorder.
Because she looks like Tomoyo, too. It's not just popular with little girls. It's also surprisingly well received by older boys, isn't it? To think that Kei-chan was one of those.
I feel like I had inadvertently blurted out something unnecessary and had completely self-destructed, but that wasn't the main problem.
So you all know it, don't you? Then why didn't you write it down? Sakura means Sakura
Kinomoto. That's actually her name. I'm surprised they used that.
Sakura. Pant. Cardmaster Sakura is the right answer! Smug Mion face. Mion quietly put her hand on my shoulder. Keiichi, I don't know how to say this, but you're a giant fucking nerd.
Kei-chan, now I'm certain. Kei-chan, you are, to your very core, a geezer. Irrevocably so. Fuck, I can't say that word. Irrevocably so. Fuck!
Irrevocably so. Why is everybody looking at me with those eyes filled with pity?
That's not true, Keiichi-kun. Okay, let's do our best. Here's where the comeback begins.
There's no coming back for Keiichi-san the geezer. Now give up quietly and accept your penalty.
What was today's penalty game again?
Dressing up as a maid, complete with a hairband and garter belt while carrying around the winter stuff.
All right. If you're real members of this club, show me you won't let anybody come back from this disadvantage. All right, let's keep it rolling. Smug. Wow, 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 wow. Think.
Whoa, Keiichi-kun seems happy? Why? How could it be?
He's probably awoken to the joys of cross-dressing.
Ah, Keiichi-kun, your hairband is gonna fall off. Let me fix that for you.
Rena cheerfully adjusted the headband that had been enshrined upon my head.
How's it feel, Kei-chan? Have you awoken to the pleasures of wearing girls' clothing in front of actual girls? Be honest now. It's all right. We won't laugh.
You jerk, I'm gonna murder you.
Swinging Mion's bag about wildly, I chased her in circles for a bit. Today's loser was quickly decided to be me. When I had been assured of finishing last, Mion showed her true power. She began racking up points with an iron fist. In the end, we didn't even have to add up the score to know who was on top. For that, in the changing room, with much wailing and gnashing of teeth, pushing the boundaries of shame and brutality. I was instructed by Mion on how to put on everything from ribbons to underwear. Damn you, Mion. What do you mean knowing this will come in handy one day? Hey, you might discover something about yourself, Keiichi. How the bloody hell will a man knowing how to put on a garter belt be useful? Shh. Sorry.
Shh, Kei-chan, you're too loud. If you stay quiet, you might be able to pass this off as a rehearsal for a play.
That's right. If I cause a scene
here, they'll find out I'm wearing women's clothing right down to the unmentionables. I shuddered from head to toe, resisting the urge to scream.
Actually, Kei-chan, you have really smooth skin. Are you often told that it's easy to apply makeup on you?
Saying that, Mion gently rubbed my cheek. Ugh. What kind of man gets praised for being easy to apply makeup on them?
How's it feel wearing a maid's headband? It really finishes off the look. The hairband is the best part of a maid outfit, after all.
What do you mean finishes off the look? Dumbass. Stop teasing me.
Keiichi-kun is embarrassed. Cute star.
That's right. Men like things like garter belts, right? So how does it feel wearing one yourself, Star?
Yeah. I don't really feel it. Hey, stop it! Don't flip it up!
It's tight, isn't it? Can you feel it rub against your skin as you walk?
Stop, don't whisper such strange things in my ear. Oh, my miserable manhood subtly shifted. Wow.
Oh, whoa.
That's really a sentence. I
Wow,
just had to read
that's
out
a
loud.
sentence. Yep, that happened.
You're turning red, you're turning red. Oh wait, this is not me.
That's definitely a Rena.
Oh, you sure?
I think
was thinking
so.
Neon.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're turning red, you're turning red. Have you kindly realized it? That's right. Right now, Kei-chan is exactly the type of maid that every healthy male wants.
Stop it, Mion. Really to whisper that right in my ear.
Have you ever just wanted to hold a maid close to you? Kei-chan, you've currently become one with that maid. Don't you see? That's a distance far closer than mere touch can ever achieve. There, can't you hear that pulse? That breath?
Me-chan, that's how.
On the verge of overheating, a long red line flowed out of Rena's nose.
Putting on makeup properly, making you wear a wig with straight long hair like you like so much. Kei-chan, I've made you into your ideal woman. And now you're going to walk around town with me. You'll surely monopolize the eyes of all the men. That would definitely make you feel really good, wouldn't it? If only you didn't have this big thing dangling between your legs, then you'd be a real girl. What the oh, no, game, no. Nope. 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 No. Japan. No. Stop. 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 That's why I wanted to do that game. And I lost everybody.
Cool.
Yep.
You said it.
Yep.
Keiichi-kun, when you were fidgeting like that, you were super cute. I'm gonna take you home.
Peering through Rena's vice-like embrace, I saw Mion laying spread eagle on her back. I see. This must be what Satoko and Rika feel like when they become Rena's prey.
Damn right.
After,
Oops.
yeah,
Eh,
that's okay.
yeah.
After that, it took quite some time to calm Rena down.
Later, Kei-chan. Today was super enjoyable.
You will rue this day, Mion. For many reasons. This disgrace shall be returned tenfold. I'll achieve an overwhelming victory, then condemn you to a public shaming.
Yeah. Only if you can beat me. I look forward to seeing you try.
Mion tossed me my clothes and, looking in as good a mood as I've ever seen her, left. Okay now. Now that I've been released by Mion, I can't waste even a single second returning home. By the way,
Rena isn't as good as Michan. So if we happen to bump into anybody, I won't be able to follow up for you. Okay? Star.
Drinks.
Soon after that, I went into a full-out dash. I'm pretty sure I was running the 100-meter in about 6 seconds there.
Well then, Keiichi-kun. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you tomorrow. The fact that I didn't bump into anybody I knew was probably divine favor for my constant good behavior. It's been going my way lately. That moment, the front door opened, as if somebody was waiting for me.
Okay, G. So you're home. I was just about to go for a walk.
I was dumbstruck by how slow my father was to react. A normal person would have realized the peculiar scene before them around, oh, Keiichi. Dad, this is, you see, you know that club I'm always talking about? This is one of the penalty games we do there. Just so happened I lost today. My dad placed his hand on my shoulder. It's an oddly moist and uncomfortably warm hand.
Keiichi, let's have a little talk in my studio. We'll keep it a secret from Mom, of course.
No, Dad, let go. There's a show I want to watch right now.
It's Card Master Sakura.
Mion, you shall rue this day.
You do lose every day, Keiichi.
His artistic flame raging like wildfire, my dad dragged me along. I disappeared into the depths of the studio.
Keiichi, are you home? Oh, you were in the bath. Is that makeup remover?
More importantly, what's the matter?
Sorry, I have a headache and I don't think I can make dinner tonight. I'm terribly sorry, but can you go out to eat with your dad?
My mom is a go-get-'em superwoman at work, but it occasionally takes its toll on her health.
I just like the idea of the dad just being like, we need to have a talk about how bad you are at games. Disgrace to family.
So this kind of situation is hardly a rarity. That's fine, but... what will you eat?
If it's just for myself, I can probably find a way to scrounge something together. Take care.
Keiichi, we'll take the car, so hurry up.
Dad quickly got the car ready. He must be hungry. He really only moves so energetically when it's time to eat. Sorry to keep you waiting. So where are we going to eat?
I recently found a nice store. Let's go there.
My dad usually only complains about things. For him to actually praise something is unexpected. Your dad is Twitter?
Twitter Maibara.
I wonder what kind of place it is that he'd rank at 3 stars. As one who seeks the way of the gourmand, I, Keiichi Maibara, am genuinely intrigued.
It's so gonna be a shop that Mion works part-time in.
Oh, wait.
Probably.
That was not. There you go.
Pondering where such a gem of a restaurant could be hidden away. It was, shockingly, the family restaurant right by the station. Dad, that great restaurant you were talking about, is this? The words Angel Mort were written on a very family restaurant-esque cartoonish logo. Had the air of a girl-oriented all-you-can-eat cake buffet rather than a proper restaurant.
You've never been inside Keiichi?
Come to think of it, I had not. But returning only as far as Okonomiya Station, there was really no reason to dine out. Home was just a stone's throw away, after all. I see. That was the reason I'd never noticed it before.
Exactly.
We stopped the car in the restaurant's parking lot. It seems like business is booming. There's quite a few cars parked here. What really amazes me are the license plates. There's a lot of them that can't be from this area.
And they all backed in.
Yeah, damn. Fukuyama, Nagoya, well that's fine. Chiba? Saitama?
They all backed in the 80s.
Yeah. Putting up my mental geography book, I calculated how long it would have taken to get here via the major highways.
Keiichi, it seems that you finally realized how amazing this restaurant is.
What's the meaning of this? How can so many people travel from so far away just to come to this restaurant? Following my dad, I climbed the steps and entered the building. The bell attached to the door clattered as we entered, and a waitress soon greeted us. After confirming our party size and whether we wanted a smoking or non-smoking seat, she guided us inside. Dad ordered 2 of the daily specials. It seemed that they were ready-made, so there wasn't much of a wait at all until our meals were brought to us. The taste was, no offense to Dad, not so different from your run-of-the-mill family restaurant. If you're just talking about the taste, it seems like normal family restaurant fare.
Who gives a damn about the taste, Keiichi? See? Isn't it great? Star.
This is gonna be something really horny, isn't it?
100%.
I see. It just may be that the food here might be nothing more than average. The demographic of the customers was pretty much all young men. May call itself a family restaurant, but there wasn't a single table with a family. And yet it was packed. The parking lot was filled with cars from all corners of the country. They didn't come from far and wide to eat this completely mediocre food, and there's only one other reason. Dad flagged down a nearby waitress.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me, the dessert that comes with the meal still hasn't come yet. Oh, I'm so sorry. There's a dessert that comes with Daily Combo A. I've been waiting for quite a while. Oh, my apologies. I'll bring it right away.
The apparently rookie waitress rushed off flustered. Dad, could it be this restaurant is...
Aren't they great? The waitresses' use uniforms here, I mean.
God damn it.
We knew it.
Bam. What are you doing, Keiichi? My own father would never have it me.
I'm your son!
Listen, Keiichi, I've never come here with impure intentions. That
Lies.
bell and attirant and eccentric clothing, quel effet. It is my artistic muse. I wanted you to feel that. Even you must have yearned for the stimulation. Haven't you? Coming here alone, though, is a bit embarrassing. You understand. That's why I dragged you here. Just blame me. Even if you must condemn me, I wanted you to know this feeling, Keiichi! I need to take a leak.
My father has always had a bad habit of trying to hide his embarrassment using incomprehensible nonsense as a smokescreen.
Yeah, right.
I want to believe that this weirdness won't be genetic.
Too late.
Yep. Continuing his one-sided rambling, my father stood up and headed to the washroom. With him gone, I was left all alone in the booth. Finally, this time, a feeling of embarrassment welled up inside me. I had nothing to do but go beet red with shame. The waitress from before returned, her eyes alternating between the order slip and the table. Arriving at my seat, she hesitantly tried to say something. A more veteran waitress offered some advice from over her shoulder. Just calm down and say sorry for the wait.
Terribly sorry for the wait.
Right, just like that. Do your best. Whispering that into her ear, the veteran waitress left. This waitress must have just been hired. With an absolute lack of confidence, she moved hesitantly and maybe even somewhat perilously. Watching her put me on edge.
Hey, Wobbly Lobster, how's it going? Doing okay.
I silently watched as she placed the dessert on the table with an inexperienced hand. But it's just as Dad said. What incredible uniforms these are. They were... I'm not describing your exact fetish, author dude.
Magical realm bullshit.
Funny girl
Continue
plus
on.
maid nonsense. Blah 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 blah. Keiichi's being horny for this girl.
All right.
I like her
What else
hairstyle, I gotta be honest
introduce
though. Her
Mhm.
Yeah,
hairstyle.
it's nice hair.
Mm-hmm.
Like the color, the little ribbon behind it, you know?
Mm-hmm. You know the color? Took out for a bit of a bar crawl. Nice. I'm drinking wine. This is great.
I have root beer, you know my bar crow. Root beer.
Yes, yes.
Star.
Yep. Start. Drink.
Though she was wearing the outfit, this particular waitress had no idea what to do either. This flustered state, without a doubt, should be attributed to the amount of bare skin showing rather than being new to the job. Both the waitress and I mutually avoided eye contact. What a platonically embarrassing feeling this is.
A platonically embarrassed? Is there like a romantically embarrassing then?
I mean,
What?
that's
I-
normal embarrassment. That's hand holding.
Yeah,
It's
there
lewd.
is definitely romantic embarrassment in the world.
Okay.
Can confirm.
Can confirm.
Huh.
Really?
Alright.
It's alright to be more straightforward. God. Keiichi, 1 second ago you were embarrassed, now you're horny. Make up your mind.
He's 14.
That's, that's fair.
It's also worse.
That moment, our eyes just happened to meet. Both of us blinked, doubting who we were looking at. What? This is... Mion, is that you?
Eh?
Top of her hair being let down, she was so far removed from her usual confidence-filled attitude, I didn't realize it was her at all. It was Mion! Why is she here?
Wait, what?
Why are you working at a place like this?
I'm helping out at my uncle's store.
Come to think of it, I did hear her talk about how her relatives have stores in town, that she sometimes works part-time to help them. Ooh, that must be a lot of work. The nervous feeling I had dissipated in an instant. Knowing that this was Mion, there was no reason to feel that way. Well, actually, my animal instinct tells me that the power balance between Mion and myself has been turned upside down. That's right, I'm a customer. My position is superior to hers. Blah blah blah. I'm a dipshit.
You
The
are a dipshit,
humiliation
Keiichi.
from today's- Sorry?
No, just calling Keiichi a dipshit.
He is. The humiliation from today's penalty game was cutting through the recesses of my mind. There really is a god, for him to grant me this opportunity for revenge. Noticing the flames of vengeance burning in my eyes, Mion took a step back.
Yeah.
See you later.
The drink.
Read.
Blah blah blah. Drink.
It's embarrassing, so don't look so much.
I confirmed my preemptive strike was a clean hit. Good for you, Keiichi. You're making her very uncomfortable. What a gosh darn great guy you are.
What an asshole.
Okay, well, let's...
Wow.
Okay,
Nope.
I'm not
Nope.
ready.
Nope.
No.
Don't say that.
Uh,
No. Just skip. We're just skipping.
Nope.
Just
Skip.
Just we're skipping. Oh my.
No.
No.
Yes.
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 You're taking this a little too far, you big piece of shit.
Yeah. Son of a bitch. You fucker. God.
No. Just skip it. We're skipping. We are skipping.
Wow. Please stop. Keiichi, you son of a bitch.
Rena's here?
No, he's...
Oh, yeah.
God.
Oh. Stop.
God.
No.
The
Just
horny
no.
is spilling everywhere.
God. God.
We're just nah. Just nah.
That's wrong.
Just no. Just no.
Yeah, right.
That's wrong.
I'm saying that's wrong.
Okay, and now I know that what has to be the punchline here, which makes this even worse.
Yeah.
Dad's been watching this whole time.
No.
Nope.
Oh. I don't know.
Might as well get it over with.
What do you mean that's wrong?
I'm not Mion.
Eh? I was taken aback at Mion's confusing words. If you're not Mion, then who are you? You're Mion Sonozaki, right?
I'm sorry. I should have said this earlier, but my name is Shion Sonozaki. Mion is my older sister.
Oh.
My eyes unconsciously widened with surprise from this brazenly crazy talk. Mion, probably thinking that there was no way such a far-fetched excuse would work, turned bright red while fidgeting nervously. Yes, because God forbid you've been just sexually harassing someone who's not your friend.
Yeah, right.
Shion Sonozaki?
Yes, I'm often mistaken for my sister.
But when we met, you had the kind of response that you wouldn't make if we were meeting for the first time.
That's because my sister was always talking about you, so I knew who you were.
A little bit of a cringeworthy excuse, that is. But when I looked at Mion's eyes, which begged me to believe her, the urge to tease completely subsided. To us, Mion had to be a leader who was normally overflowing with confidence, a guiding force. If I were to lash out at that Mion, I would have ruined something I shouldn't have. That was something I would never wish for. So I understand. This foolishness here is something very different from the everyday Mion. That's why she's Shion. I see. In that case, I'm sorry.
Oh no, as long as you understand. My sister has a lot of enemies, you see.
Well, no, she's self-aware of that fact now, is she? Because I unintentionally laughed aloud. Shion laughed with me. Shion, is this your first time being a waitress? Doesn't seem like you're used to it.
Actually, today is, Kei-chan is my first customer.
A little flustered after saying that. She quickly asked if it was okay for her to refer to me the same way her sister did. Seeing that blatant quirk was so cute, I couldn't stop laughing. So you said you've worked part-time at your uncle's store before? Thought you would have been more used to it.
Oh, I have other relatives that run shops. That's why this is the first time I'm helping the uncle that owns this place.
I see. Makes sense. Anybody would be tentative doing a job they weren't used to. Does Mion ever help out at the store?
Oh, my sister is, you see, she's not good with these cutesy things.
I know what she's trying to say. That's right. Mion is more suited for cool things. So I think having you help out here was the right choice.
Huh?
Shion asked, probably thinking she misheard me. That uniform, it would never suit somebody like Mion. But for Shion, I think it works.
Huh. You mean that?
Shion, like Rena often does, spaced out and turned bright red.
What does that mean exactly?
Yeah, you being weird, Keiji.
Can we just not?
Yeah.
Because there was no way that the Mion blah blah blah. I don't believe her that this is actually just Mion, and or that this is actually a sister, and that, you know, I'm gonna assume I'm right.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm a dipshit. How about we realized that the more veteran waitress was waving at us from across the room?
You want this one, Kayla?
Sonozaki-san, you can go take a break now.
Oh, okay.
Mion finally returned to her senses. It seemed as if it was time for her to take her break.
Well then, I'll take my leave. It was fun talking to the infamous Kei-chan.
Sorry for mistaking you for Mion and teasing you. Please tell Mion that I will have my revenge one day.
Ah, that thing where you were forced to dress as a maid and walk around outside, right?
That devilish laugh and smile. It was exactly the same as the one I knew. That's right. Tell her I will return the favor for the total humiliation I suffered.
Blah. More importantly, I'm going to complain to my sister about the teasing I had to endure today. My sister will have my revenge during your club activities.
Bring it on. I'll get her before she gets me. Leon laughed with a warm smile devoid of any remaining nervousness and disappeared into the back. Felt like I had a very valuable experience today. That's right. For now I know the high and mighty Mion has a weak point to panic and get embarrassed about. But of all things, for her to say she has a twin sister. Thought that maybe I should ask Rena tomorrow if she really has a sister. Yeah, you probably should, dipshit.
Yeah.
But maybe it's better that I didn't ask.
Wow. Ah, the tried and true
No,
Japanese
just-
method of
just-
not talking to people.
Just ask,
Yep.
please. Just ask, please.
Please, for the love of God. Decided that the person I met here was Shion, the younger twin sister. So I'll refrain from doing anything that would deny that. It's not that we actually made a promise or anything, but that little exchange gave birth to a new rule between me and you. Somebody tapped me on the shoulder.
His dad.
A long trip to the washroom. Probably came up with a new idea for an art piece while he was sitting on the can.
Keiichi, are you about ready? Let's go home.
Settling the bill, my father had his customer card stamped. Of course you have a customer card. Pretty much filled. Damn, Dad, you're quite the regular customer.
Was that new waitress just now somebody you know, Keiichi?
Ah, so you were watching from the shadows. That is the oddest sense of tact sometimes.
Somebody from school? From Hinamizawa?
Yeah, she's the little sister of my friend Mion. Her school is in Hinamizawa, so she must go to the one in town. So not all the kids in Hinamizawa go to the same school? Only about half. The other half go all the way into town on their bikes. This way, the feeling that I was really talking to Shion came to me. What should I say to Mion tomorrow? I met your little sister. Something like that. Even with Mion being like that, us having a secret between the two of us made me both a little happy and a little embarrassed.
Osmium, iridium, Keiichi, the densest materials known to exist.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful.
Accurate.
Hmm.
Alrighty.
Man. This is the end. This is the end. Should we stop it there? Oh. Oh no, what
We can
people's
stop
timing
there,
there?
or we can do the tips.
Double the fun. Do the tips.
I'm fine with doing the tips.
Yeah, let's do the tips.
Just the one tip. Just the tip.
Sorry, I thought I read there were 2 tips.
No,
Oh,
that was the
super.
one from before.
Eh.
Your printer of the Victorious War Photographer's Guide.
Reprinted from the victorious something or other. Now at last we have come to the blazing hot 3rd day. To Angelmore, a super famous restaurant and the envy of all enthusiasts. Despite being located in the remote Shishibone prefecture of Shishibone City prefecture. Why exactly do the most famous stores avoid the center of human inhabitation? It can only be because it is a trial given to us by the god of war photography.
Wow.
What?
It's a famous locally for having the best desserts in town, but that matters not to us. If you want expensive desserts, they can just go to a censored place or something. We aim not for the sweet treats, but for the sweet uniforms. The fragrant aroma of sweat wafts from these obligatory waitress uniforms, creating no less than a public torture device. How can their bashful flirtation be on par of all the other restaurants with cute uniforms all across the country? War for hunger. Away!
What the fuck?
Start! The smoking areas and the real superpositions. Aim for your chance at them with the tenacity of an octopus. Ryu. Yesterday, I failed to get seating. Today, I will aim for the ultimate golden seat, the corner box in the smoking area.
Hello, Miss You. How you doing?
Otaku are overwhelmingly non-smokers, so I'll pursue a spot in the smoking area and set up camp there. As expected of Ryu, the hunter, he's saying that his victory was decided the moment he chose the seat. In actuality, we used the same tactic during the grand opening of Akihabara's and succeeded in getting the best seats of the house. Back then, he also went early in the afternoon, just after his lunch rush. Not only did he find his target seat empty, he also obtained it with ease. By utilizing tricks such as ordering a little at a time, he effectively increased the number of opportunities for engagement, carefully scoping out his chance for a picture. But, as if cursed by that, from the day before, the god of war photography did not smile upon him. After suffering successfully, firm defeats until 3 p.m., he finds no chance coming his way. And after 4 p.m., a man began to take his orders, and it looked like he was been through. It is the rule of the hunter to withdraw with grace once marked.
What the fuck?
Ryu, my aim was perfect, but the fork technique I used at 2:30 seemed to have backfired. Maybe they were wary, since I sat in a booth and left my bag on the floor. My camera was already hidden in my travel bag, fossilized in there. If there were 2 GGEGs involved for sticking here half the day, I might have had a high encounter rate. I am mortified. Even so, he still got a few pieces of gold, as to be expected from the hunter. He attained this nice angle, despite laminating his failure. He is an artisan. What the frick am I reading, guys?
Yeah, I
More
don't know.
surprising, though, is that this uniform conquest across Japan has yielded not a single arrested person.
Oh,
An amazing
fuckers.
start for the hunter, who brags about having to be approximately half the total prefix police station in the country.
Wow.
What did I just read? What did I
Someone
just
being a
read?
fucking corny
Yeah.
jail
Someone being
bastard.
corny.
Yes. Yeah.
Upskirts.
That thing the day before. The day before, a hunter took on the shrine maiden cuisine in Nagoya. His hunter spirit showed through too zealously, and soon as he entered the store, he was seen through, placed in a booth, and waited on by the head priest. Despite waiting a half a day, the most anticipated shrine maidens appeared only at the time of his first order. A seriously huge blunder for the hunter. Now then, we have the giveaway of the hunter's original photographs that always receives such high praise. Represented one passionate reader with 3 all-you-can-eat low-angle pictures of
Holy
Anglo Morton
fucking-
uniforms chosen by the hunter himself.
Motherfucker, nope.
I just read
Well,
that.
yep,
I
that
just
happened.
read
Sure
that.
did.
Let's just
I'm scarred
save
for
that.
life.
Yep.
Yeah. let's
Oh, we
just
did it.
go with that.
We did it.
We'll watch the other. We'll do the other.
I
clips
say
another
that we
time.
just reject chapter 2 ever happened.
Even though
Yeah,
we got to
might as
deal
well.
with. I mean, even though we got to deal with the repercussions of it in the rest of the chapters, most probably.
I mean, no.
Probably, but
No.
Yeah.
No.
Say hello to Shion.
He won't just ask her, will he?
of course not. This is a visual
It's
novel,
Japan. It's
and
Japan.
Yeah.
Where nobody asks for help when they're being bullied or when they don't quite understand something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we
Yeah.
got through the start of Watanagashi Hen. We'll see how this goes. We have this and I think 2 more question arcs, and then we start getting the answer arcs. But first we have to get through the entire game stories of the question arcs, and then we can start piecing things together.
This arc will
Yay.
be painful. This arc will be painful.
Most probably, yes. And it's definitely worse than the first one, according to the beginning of the story. Yeah. It's just Japan that has that problem. Yes. No. But still, it's at least a point of it's a point of knowledge for Japan that has become a thing. Gah. Sometimes you just want to say, "Oh, Japan." But yeah, we got through it. Thank you again, David, Kayla, for helping out. We will
No problem.
do this again sometime. We'll see how things are going. next
For sure,
Sunday,
for
I
sure.
guess.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow evening for more of David's game, the Bardcore. Going Bardcore D&D.
Hell yeah, we will be.
Hell yeah. With the fucking
Hell yeah, you
shenanigans
guys
we
will.
just had. Holy shit. Holy shit, that was a ride. But yeah,
It sure was.
who can we send a raid to at the moment? I wonder if the people are still doing that mission at the moment for probably not at this point. They might be done, but we'll see. Where are you? List of people online. What do we got? What do we got? Is anybody else on that mission doing stuff? Because I did send a raid to Link last night. But if he's the only one doing the thing, looks like it. Panda, there's... Man, there's so many good people online. That's always the hardest part. When way too many people... Let's see.
Not reading this nonsense that Keiichi,
They were
Keiichi's
spared.
throwing at us.
They were spared.
Yeah, right. We'll get back to the lighthearted murder. Eventually.
Give me back my lighthearted murder. Give me my murder back.
I would like to go back to the murder investigation, please.
Please.
Yeah, right.
I'll take the creepy ass, like, everything over
mhm.
more of this shit.
Oh,
Any day.
Actually-
Any day.
what is... Okay. I'll just do... Where is... Shit. Damn it, I just had it. Where'd he go? There he is. Let's see how they're doing. Oh, that looks like they might be done now. Oh well. Never mind. Ah! Yeah, Jack is doing singing. I was looking at that too for a second. Okay then. How about that? Since it looks like the mission is over, go say hi to longtime Twitch Sings friend, Peoria Jack, the squirrel guy. Such squirrel. Who
Very
is doing
guy.
some singing. Super fun, super cool. Was always a good time being able to sing with him. I miss it so much. So yeah, here's my raid calls, and if you're subbed. And until tomorrow night, you all stay safe, stay healthy, take care of everyone. And Link, I was just raiding. Oh, we're gonna have a raid party. Hi, I hope the trip went out well. We're going to have a. I'm so sorry. We're going. Okay, y'all, hold on. We're going to make this into a. We're just going to make this into a raid train. I was gonna send. I was originally going to send to you, and then I noticed that you were ending, so I was like, shit. So instead, we're going to say hi to my friend Peoria Jack, who I used to sing Twitch Sings with, who's doing some rocking out some songs. I hope the stream went super well. I hope the it's okay. We can have a raid train hype. It's fine. But thank you all. Thank you for the raid. Hi everybody. I'm Flint. I do Misty Shore and VRC stuff with Link. I also do Dungeons and Dragons streams weekly, and I play visual novels with my friends, which we were just doing tonight. We were doing Higurashi When They Cry. Laughing Crow, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Glad to have you. But yeah, we're going to
Much
send
cry
some love
today.
to...
Much cry
Yeah,
today.
these are my friends David and Kayla, who are voice acting with me on this.
Hi, I'm Kayla.
And I'm David.
But yeah, we're going to go send some love to my friend Peoria Jack, who I used to do Twitch Sings with, who is singing. So I hope you enjoy the raid train. Oh my god, is it actually going to work? Please work. It worked! Fuck yes! Finally! So yeah, choo-choo raid train. Here is my raid call. Or you can just use links, because I know we're doing the raid train. Anywho, thank you all so much. Thank you for the raid. I hope everything went well, and I'll see you next time. We'll be back tomorrow night for D&D. And then after that, some VR chat roleplay with, I believe, the music, or not music, the magic lessons. So anywho,
See you all next time. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Bye-bye. And go.
I'm a badass asexual polyhedral dice holder. I'm proud to be